Happy Saturday, guys. Hope you guys are doing wonderful tonight. Had to restart the live. I don't know if you guys just saw that, but I just had to restart the live. But I'm here. Happy Saturday, guys. I hope you guys are doing wonderful tonight. I know I am. You're the topic of discussion. All right. When I say that you're the topic of discussion, that means that everybody is talking about you. People could be talking about bananas and your name comes up. People can be talking about sports, who won the football game, and your name pops up. Somehow people put your name to every situation, right? What's going on with that, right? Hi, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining tonight. I appreciate that. You are the topic of discussion. You are the interesting individual. A lot of people are just so tuned into your life. They will keep talking about you in every situation. I'm telling you, like, people will swear that you're nobody special. They act like you're in the background, like you're in the shadows, but in actuality they're in the shadows watching you. They're in the shadows talking about you. You're in the light. You bring the heat, you bring the energy, and people know this about you. People feel you when you come around. People want to talk to you when you come around. I'm telling you. Hey, guys, so nice to see you. Hey, Alexia. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. Yep, you are the topic of discussion. People are yapping your name left and right. All right. People in different countries are probably talking about you because people, you get around. And when I say you get around, that probably in people's minds, there's a negative connotation to that. Your good vibes gets around. Your good energy gets around. Everybody's talking about the energy that you bring, how you're different. But people, the thing is here is that you're so different that people will try to find flaws in you. People will try to look at you in sideways because you're that different, because you're that unique. And who would have thought? Like when we were young, we never thought that being different was bad. But now in these days, like when you're a little too different, when you step away from the norms and you do things in a different way, I'm telling you, people are going to look at you like you're an alien, like you're an invalid, like you do not belong. I'm telling you. So you will always be the topic of discussion because you're the interesting one, you know? Thank you so much, Bridget. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Yep. If my voice sounds a little bit shaky, it's because it's a little sore, but you know what? I wanted to come on here. I love the lives. I love being here with you guys. So that's why I'm here. I'm pushing through it. Hey, Ryan, nice to see you guys. Trust me, you are the topic of discussion. You are the interesting one. People are watching you so closely. People are tuned into your life. They act like you don't do nothing special, though, don't they? They will look at you dead in the eyes and make it seem like you're the most regular person that they've ever come across. When in actuality, you are the most interesting figure they've ever come across. Forget the celebrity stuff. Like, forget the stuff that we see in the news. Because you're the interesting one. You are the news. People are talking about you and catching up on you and tuned into you and wondering what's up with you. You're the topic. And they swear that you're regular. You're not regular, because if you were regular, they would have something else to talk about. They would have somebody else to talk about. You are the interesting one. I'm telling you, like, you are the topic. You are the interesting person. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Listen, guys, there are certain things that we have to get used to. And one of the things we got to get used to is being the topic. People are always going to talk about you. And people, you're going to come around people that just talk, like right in your face, talk about you. Like they're going to, people are going to, it's really disturbing, but you can be around some people and you'll be around like a group and people are talking about you in front of everybody. And then on the flip side, like people will make it seem like you're not there, like you're a ghost, like you're not real, like you're a Casper. You understand? Like people will do the weirdest things when you come around. They'll act funny, they'll move funny with you. And it's because you're just too different. You go against the grain here. You go against the norms here. You are not the type of person that follows the crowd. You're not comfortable with following the crowd. And that's why they're not comfortable with you. Trust me. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Whitney, I'd like to highlight what you just said. Seeking to minimize you all while trying to irritate you. That's very accurate. That's so weird how people, a group of hateful people, could be in your family, could be your friends, could be your coworkers, could be your neighbors. Like these people will make it seem like you're not accomplishing anything. You're not doing anything valuable or tangible with your time. But these are the very same people who cop the same thing that you had last week. They will literally copy you down to the socks. They will follow you. It's shocking. Like, it's shocking what people will do when you come around. People will bring you around to talk about you. People will bring you around to get intel on your life. A lot of times you think that you're going around people because you're spreading that good cheer. You're trying to be supportive, right? You're trying to just link up, hang out, kick it. And all the while, these people want your information. All the while, these people want the nitty gritty of your life. And you're thinking to yourself, like, why can't we just be cool? Why can't it just be genuine? But a lot of times when it comes to you, it's all fake. Like people act fake with you. People do you dirty, do you wrong. It's just bad. It's bad. Mm-hmm. It's very shocking. Yep. Exactly. So let me tell you guys, a lot of people, when you come around, the chatter never ends. It's never ending. It's like the never ending story. You are the type of person that there's always something to you. There's a higher level to you. There's more depth to you than the average individual. And so because of this, you're going to intimidate every single person that you come across. But some people will accept your presence with grace. Some people will not accept your presence. They'll look at you like a threat, like they need to take you down. They need to destroy you. They need to maim you. So you're always going to be the topic of discussion. People are going to talk about you left and right, Monday through Sunday. Your name's in their mouths. You live in their minds rent free. I'm telling you, like people will make it seem like you're not doing nothing. Like you're just like them. And you know you're not like them, and they know that you're not like them, but they would rather be safe in that. Like she's regular. She's just like me. I can do what she's doing. I can do what he's doing. He's not popping. He's not doing anything special, but they copy you afterwards. It's just so crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, exactly, Alexia. People, don't you notice how people sit up straight when you come around? It's like that Matilda movie with Miss Trunchbull when she has the whip or whatever and everyone sits up like this. I'm telling you, like people are on their best behavior. It's so weird though, because you're a human just like them. You're moving through life just like them, but they act like you're someone to, like they cannot be out of order, like they have to be good. People are going to do this with you a lot because you hold a lot of power. You have a lot of stamina. You have a lot of strength. So people are going to, they feel like as much as they hate you, as much as they want to destroy you, they got to respect you. And so you're going to find people moving really odd with you. Trust me, you're going to find a lot of people moving odd. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's crazy. People will use you time and time again. It's really weird how people, like, you don't use people. You're not the type of person that uses people. Like whatever you receive, you receive with grace. You receive with gratitude. You don't go out here begging for nothing, trying to fight people for stuff, because you're on a higher wavelength. So you don't care about the nitty gritty, the small little things like that. You don't care about stuff like that. You care about virtue, righteousness. Like you care about elevation. You care about being better than you were yesterday. You don't care about fighting with people and brawling with people or competing with people, but people make it their main mission with you. When it comes to you, like there's always a competition. They're watching you. They're grilling you. They might as well bring out the binoculars. Okay, like they might as well bring out the equipment, bring out the Nikon Coolpix D35 or whatever it's called, because these people watch and lurk and they stalk very heavily when it comes to you. These people are so zoomed into your life and they swear that you're nobody. It contradicts itself. It doesn't make sense. Hey, Golden, hi from Australia. But I'm telling you though, it's accurate. Like it's true, right? Like people they're zoomed in. They have the equipment. They just need you. They just need you to be in the right position. They just need to get you in that room. Like, they just want to get that intel. They want to get that information. And they're going to paint it like they care, but they really don't care that deeply. They care about getting information, getting how you do things. Where did you get that from? How did you flip that? How did you get that? To make it seem like they thought of it, like it originated from them, but it originated from you. And they will never, it's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. Like, they'll never give your credit where it's due. They think that you're not worthy of a good job. Good job, like, congratulations. They can't say that to you because they feel like they're already under you. Them saying good job is putting them all the way in the mud. Just words, you know, it's words, it's kind words, but they cannot do it to you. They cannot step outside of themselves to give you that praise, to give you that respect. And this is how it's always going to be. You have to have good people around you. Build a solid bond with yourself. Like, love yourself very strongly, because a lot of these people out here, they're going to disappoint you. They're going to shock you with how quick they are to drop you, with how quick they are to change on you, to switch on you. You're the type of person that you hold ties, like when you have a good tie, when you have a good bond with somebody, you nourish that, you cater to that. And then when it's the other way around, when there's people that are in your midst that hate on you or who are jealous of you, like, they cannot be happy for you. So what they'll do instead is hate. They'll switch up on you. They'll move funny with you. And you're thinking to yourself, what happened? Like, on Wednesday, he was cool. Now it's Saturday, he's my enemy. What's going on? Trust me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. People will love you and hate you at the same time. People will say that you're regular but copy you at the same time. People will make it seem like you're a nobody. Like, they wouldn't know you from the person on the street. But they know that you're going somewhere quickly. They know that you're manifesting your blessings quickly. And they're trying to figure out the code. They're trying to figure out the key. They're hoping that if they take some of your energy, somehow they will morph into someone with your likeness. But it's not like this. That's not how it works. This is not how it works. You were gifted with this originality, with this unique tendency. Your tendencies are unique. You don't do things the way other people do. People take advantage of you because of that. People will use you because they know that the gifts that you possess are far out. They'll just use you. They'll be your friend today to get ahead in their own ventures, and they'll just dispose you by Wednesday. You understand? And it's because you had some special gifts that they use to bolster whatever they're working towards. And so now you're left in the cold, made to feel like they don't need you or they don't care about you. People will do this to you, will perpetrate this to you time and time again. And the reason why they're doing this is because they want to be you. It's a really scary thing, but it's like they want to be you. They want to live in your skin. Like, they want to be you. They want to have your life. And they think that if they take your energy or take your resources and push you to the curb, that you're going to be forgotten. You're going to be in the shadows, and they're going to glisten and shine like diamonds. But they don't understand, like, you're the one that's under a lot of pressure. You're as that, highly sought out gem, a diamond. Like, who could really, no one hates a diamond. People love diamonds. Diamonds, look at how they shine. You understand? And this is how you are. You shine in a unique fashion. And so people want to copy you, but they're going to make it seem like they don't know you or you're just regular. But if you were so regular, why are they copying you? Why are they watching you so closely if you're nobody special? But you're heavily special. Like, I can hardly get the words out. Like, you are immensely special, to where people just want to be you. People idolize you. And we should never really idolize another human being. You understand? But it's to that point where people literally just want to be in your skin. They want to be you. They want your treasures. They want your gifts, but they weren't bestowed upon them. They have to do soul searching to find out what are their own gifts, what are their own talents. They want to be you, though. Marvin, you're right. They only want the blessings, but not what we go through and deal with on the regular to get the blessings. I'm telling you, isn't that so odd though? Isn't that crazy though? Like they want your life so badly. They minimize your struggles though, don't they? A lot of times they minimize what you go through. They minimize, oh, you've been through nothing. When I was your age, I had to, climb over the Himalayas and like they will literally minimize your struggles. They'll make it seem like you're lucky. That's all it is here. You're just lucky. You got that from luck or you got help. Isn't that like one that's really common? Someone helped you with that. Nah, your mom must have got that for you. Your bro must have got that for you. You didn't get that by yourself. Nah, I don't see that happening. Nah, there's no way. But they're doing this because they want to minimize your struggle because they know your struggle will lead to a paramount amount of a paramount amount of success. They know your struggle will lead to immense success. This is what they know. This is what they're aware of. And so because they know that, they will try to minimize what you've been through, the hardships, the trauma, the drama, the chaos, the lying, the stealing, the rocky family dynamics that you may have been dealt with, you may have dealt with. They'll make it seem like that didn't happen to you. Who told you that? That didn't happen. Nah, you got it twisted. No, that didn't happen. But it did happen to you. And they know it happened to you. And they may have been witnesses to what happened to you, but they'll minimize it so much because they don't want your success to be that story. You know that story, like coming from the mud and now you're on top? That story, that may be your story. And they may know this. And so because they know this, they want to make it seem like you didn't go through nothing. You got help. You were good. No one did that to you. Nah, you're just full of it. They're gaslighting you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Mm-hmm. Right. They don't understand though that all the words, they literally just fall off. You don't stay down. You do not stay crushed. You do not stay in shambles. You always find a way to keep it moving. You always find a way to keep trekking forward. This perturbs a lot of people. Like this bothers a lot of people. A lot of people are angry by the fact that you stand up every time you're knocked down. They would much rather you stay down, be stuck, be stagnant. After all, that's probably the state that they're in. And so they want you to match them, be on their level, be on their wavelength. But it's not meant for you. You're meant to go higher. You're meant to branch out. You're meant to be a teacher of sorts. And people hate that about you. They're asking themselves, and they may be asking you, what makes you so special? You're just like me. You're not that great. You and I come from the same place, the same hometown. You're not better than me. But the crazy thing is that you're not trying to be better than these people. And that's how you know the hate is real. That's how you know the drama and the chaos and the feelings that, they have complexes within themselves. They're projecting. These people really hate the fact that you're doing things that they could never do, right? You doing it is already a shock. They couldn't have even fathomed doing it themselves. They couldn't have even fathomed thinking about that. But the fact that you're living it, the fact that you're doing it, the fact that you're grinding, they can't believe it. They cannot believe it. Mm-hmm. Right. Trust me, you guys are the ones that a lot of people are talking about right now. As we speak, people are talking about the fact that you look good. Oh, so she's lost a little bit of weight, huh? Oh, so he's getting real buff, huh? His abs are coming in, huh? People are talking about the fact that you're going to the gym and you're working out. Oh, so who do they who do they think they are going to the gym, working out, being better, bettering themselves? Maybe you just want to be better this year. Maybe you want to fit in that bikini. Maybe you want to, you want to look better. You want to get your health in check. Who would have thought that you getting your health in check would have been a negative topic of discussion? You want to be better. You want to look good. People are whispering about it. Oh, so you see his pics, huh? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, so he thinks he has a little more bicep definition. Oh, so he thinks he's all that. It's like, what? So I can't go to the gym. I cannot better myself because you guys have a problem with it. If they have a problem with what you're doing, don't watch me. Don't look at me. Don't look my way. You have your eyes. You can control where you look. Don't look my way. Don't go on my page. Simple. Because if it bothers you so much that I'm going to the gym or I'm working out or I'm running more and you're not running more, you're not going to the gym, you're not changing your diet, you're not making positive changes in a better direction, that's on you. That's not my problem. I'm going to still keep working out. I'm going to still keep grinding. I'm going to still keep doing what I have to do to look better than I did yesterday. Not trying to look better for them, for these people, for yourself, for your own health. Maybe your doctor told you, hey, maybe you're on you have a chance of having high blood pressure, so you got to make some changes. Maybe you got some unfortunate news from your doctor, from your physician. But these yappers don't know about that. These yappers think that you're just trying to look better than them, be better than them, walk better than them, have a better cadence than them. You're taking advice from your doctor trying to be better, but they don't know about the diagnosis. They don't know that you're at risk of potentially having a stroke if you don't change your ways. And so it's really crazy how people will just look at you and hate, and they don't even know what you're going through. They don't even know what you're dealing with. It's really weird. It's really weird. Hmm. People will get mad that you're in a new relationship. Well, they were there for you when the relationship was over, right? They were there to lean on their shoulder, right? Oh my gosh, that's so terrible to hear. I can't believe, oh man, he did that? Oh man, you know what? Cuz come to my house, I got drinks, I got everything you need. Come and chill, have a sleepover, we can kick it. We could watch, Friday the 13th, let's chill, right? The moment that you get into a better relationship, a more rock solid, unbreakable bond with another individual, because you rose above that. You always rise above your problems, your troubles. These people are now not calling you. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to hear about your new blessing, this new addition, this new person in your life. They don't want to hear about it because they much rather that frown on your face. They liked it when you were crying and sad. They enjoyed it because they felt like, hey, I may not be perfect, but she's lower than me right now. He's lower than me right now. I'm safe right now. And they love that stuff. How can that be though? How can that be that your pain brings pleasure to others? Your pain, your pain, your troubles, your angst brings joy to others. People feel jovial. They're jumping, they're laughing, they're having a great time. They're talking about you. They're talking about the fact that, your relationship is over with. How can that be? Yeah. How can that be, right? Jealousy does kill, right? It kills the creativity. Like when people are jealous, people are so jealous of you, like their own stuff is on pause. They can't even make nothing new because they're so obsessed with you. They're so obsessed with your state of affairs. They're neglecting their flowers, their garden. There's weeds coming up. There's nothing, there's no growth because they're focused on you. They're so focused on you. And remember, this is the thing that's extremely odd because the time that they use to hate you, to watch you, to even plot on your failure, to plot on your demise, they could be putting that energy to growing their own garden. They don't want to do that, right? They don't want to grow their own garden. They would much rather hate you. Hate you, look at you rise to the top, looking at your rose bushes and your tulips and your tiger lilies and your beautiful flowers growing in your own garden. Like these people would much rather watch their garden die paying attention to you. Like it doesn't even make any sense. It's literally illogical. You best believe that I can care about somebody. I could look at somebody and care about them, but I'm not going to neglect my flowers. I'm not going to neglect my garden. Like this is something that I'm growing that I really love and care about. I'm not going to neglect, but they will though. They will neglect their own stuff because you are the one that is the example. And they just cannot, they have tunnel vision when it comes to you. When you come, you're all that they see. They don't see nothing else. Nothing else in their wake matters. When you come around, you're the topic, you're the one that everyone's looking at. You're the type of person that people are so tuned into. But they swear that you're regular, they swear that you're a nobody. But guess what? You're teaching these people that they need to work on some things. And it's a hard pill to swallow for them. It creates anxiety for them, realizing that you are the person to beat. They feel like you're the person to beat. If that you're the boss to beat. Think of any video game you've played and there's a boss at the end of the game to beat. That's you. That's literally you. Like, you're the type of person that people are just like, he's the hardest. She's the hardest one of all. I can't get to her. I have to keep trying over and over and over again to hurt you, to destroy you. And it's not working. You keep coming back stronger. You're the type, that's you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's crazy. Give me a moment, guys. I'll be back, okay? I'm back. So listen, guys, you're the topic starter. Whether you like it or not, people are tuned into you. People are watching you very closely. You're the type of person that people want to be. You don't care for people to watch you and follow you like that. These are things that just happen naturally because you're that shining star. You're that, like, it's like you're on a movie. Your life is a movie for people. Your life is what they're so tuned into, like they want to be you so badly, but they will swear in the same stretch that you're a nobody. How can that be though? You know? Competition is weak. People think that, it's really crazy. Like, you'll be so good to people, right? This is the thing that gets me all the time. And sorry guys, if you just came in, and my voice sounds a little bit different. It's because my throat is kind of a little sore right now, but I wanted to come on here and give you guys some good vibes tonight and some encouraging words and speak the truth of what's really going on here. So if my voice sounds a little shaky, that's why. But I'm telling you, like, your life is a movie to a lot of people. A lot of people are tuned into your life. People will come around you, right? They'll like you on Monday, right? They'll come in, they like you on Monday. Monday night when they leave your place, they're thinking about you over and over again. Like you're replaying everything, your smile, the way you smiled at them, the way you walked in the room that day, the way that you carried yourself, the way that you spoke that day, the way that you looked and you carried yourself that day is replaying in their minds. So now on Tuesday, they hate you. Tuesday, they can't stand you. Tuesday, you're an enemy now. And the reason why you're an enemy is because these people cannot believe that they were really in your midst, first of all. They cannot believe that someone of your caliber exists. They cannot believe that you were on full display. Like I've said in a lot of my videos, you're like a museum here. You're like a walking museum, okay? Like people literally are watching you like you are a spectacle of sorts. You know what I mean? Like you are a spectacle. You are someone who is whimsical. You are magical. You are otherworldly. Like you are so shocking. People will look at you and have you ever had people who looked at you and they're just stunned? They have like these stunned expressions on their faces. Like they look like they're just shocked. When you talk, when you walk in, like, oh my gosh, like their eyes light up. People's eyes will literally light up when you come around. You're so different. You'll have people try to court you on the bus. People will try to just get your number on the bus or or people will try to do anything because you're unique. When you come around, people know you're different from the jump. They know the way you order a cup of coffee will have people remembering you for days to come. And the reason why it's like this is because your energy, your spirit is on full display here. You're a walking museum. You're a sight to behold. A lot of people watch you and see you for one time. You'll have people that see you just one time and they will hate you the next day They will loathe you the next day. They will talk ill of you the next day because they just cannot believe that someone of your kind even exists. The way that you've been molded and crafted, it's just otherworldly. Like, it's just shocking. You shock a lot of people. You know, anything that's really shocking and jarring and startling, you're that type of person. Like, you just shock. You boggle people's minds and you leave people confused. People are so confused by your character. They don't understand how is it that you do so little. In their minds, they think that you're doing so little, but you're getting so much. How can that be? They're trying to figure out, how come you're rocking the regular clothes and they're rocking the fashionable clothes, but more eyes are on you? They cannot understand this about you. And so now when you talk and when you carry yourself and when you move through life, you're going to attract a lot of low vibrational individuals. A lot of people are going to try to get you off your game. In fact, a lot of people are going to accuse you of being an imposter. They're going to accuse you of not being real, not being genuine, not being who you say you are. You're not really that. That's not what you're really about. There's got to be something about you that is not so perfect, that is not so real, that is not so genuine. I've been judged by the way that I speak, the way that I carry myself, the way that I, talk and things like that. And then you have to wonder, like, why would people care so much about how I do things? Like, focus on yourself, focus on your advancement. Don't focus on me, you know? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Mm-hmm. You teach people so many things, and you may be feeling like you're not even where you want to be, but people are learning from you. You're the best kind of teacher. You're the most wholesome kind of teacher. There is no degree or diploma here that you need to be gifted with, because you are the ultimate teacher. People come around you and they feel calm. They feel at ease when you come around. Their eyes light up. They know it's going to be a good time when you come around. You bring the good vibes. You bring it's a type of vibes that people crave even. People crave your energy. They will call you because they crave you. They need you. You're like a drug to a lot of people. If they can't get you, if they can't reach you, they're going to feel like they're missing something here. They're going to feel like they're losing out on something here. And so but be careful though. Tread lightly with these certain situations, because people will use you for your energy. People will use you and they will drain you. They will wring you dry of your resources because they want to be like you. They don't have no consideration for your state of affairs or what you're dealing with or what you're going through. They just want to take some things from you so they could be better than you as they see it. But there's no competition here. These people can't just be better than you. You were divinely crafted. That's what it is, Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Mindy. Unfriendly neighbors. Like, imagine like you live beside people who should be minding their own business, dealing with it's really shocking because a lot of people, it's so widespread even. It's almost universal that people have trouble with their neighbors. What is up with that? Like, you're paying your own rent, you're paying your own mortgage. Like, don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about what I'm watching, what I'm doing. Like, you have neighbors that watch you very closely. They look at your life very closely and they think that they know you, but they really don't know you. They think because they see you taking the garbage out, or they see someone coming from your unit or whatever it might be, that they think that they know you. They think that they're entitled to know. You're going to have a lot of people, like, if you're in a situation where you're around some nosy neighbors, or neighbors who are almost like they're going to the point of like being very inappropriate, you got to find a way to put a firm stop to these communications, because a lot of times these people, right, when they live very close to you, they feel like they know you, the ins and outs. All right. And if they ever say something about how, oh, I used to go to your house all the time when Myrtle used to live there and stuff like that, just make sure you change your locks and oh, I know your house inside out. Yeah, I used to go there when I was a kid. Like, these people are odd. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're bored, aren't they, right? Exactly, Cab. Exactly. Right. Like people will feel like because they lived in this location longer than you or lived in the neighborhood longer than you, that you have no say in anything that happens in the neighborhood or you cannot do things in the way you want to do it. Like you may want to hang a flag from your house, like a flag post, and your neighbor's coming out with his hose and oh, so you have a flag out, huh? Oh, okay. And so it's like, why do you care about what I have on my property that I own or that I'm taking up residence in? Why do you care? Water your flowers, water your garden, Gary. Do what you got to do, Gary. Because at the end of the day, don't watch what I'm doing. This is my property. This is my space. I'm paying for this space and I'll do what I want. Like, don't even look at trivial things like how you water your flowers or the dirt that you use to plant the flowers in. Like, these people are. I don't know why I said Gary, okay? I don't know why I said Gary. Trust me. Mm-hmm. Isn't that true, Alexia? They celebrate when you do bad and they dismiss the accomplishments. Like they act like you didn't do nothing. None of them have went to college and graduated with nothing. And by the way, I'm not saying that you must go to college to be somebody. Oh, far from that. Far from that. But what I'm saying is maybe your situation is that you were the first to graduate from college or university. You did that. You did that. They doubted you from the jump. You're trying to study and these people are trying to doubt you. You're trying to study for this test, these exams, these big, big tests that determine if you graduate or not. And these people are trying to get in your ear, disrupt you, trying to make it loud, a loud environment. Like you got to run away. You got to go to the library. You can't even study at home. You can't even study at your place because people are hating on you that you're trying to study and be better. When you get this diploma, I've had people when I was going through college for my paralegal studies, I had people telling me on the phone that I wasn't going to be nothing, that it was going to be a flop. It was going to be a failure, that I wasn't going to do it. But it's like, what are you doing though? What are you doing with your life? Why are you so, don't tell me what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to graduate. I'm going to do what I know I'm going to do because I have it in me to do it. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. Worry about why your situation is the way that it is, right? And so when you finally graduate and you're at your convocation, you're at your graduation, you're at your celebration, everybody is receiving their certificates, diplomas, or degrees. You're walking across that stage and you feel so accomplished, right? Like you feel so good, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did this. You're going to take shots after that. And your own people will make it seem like you didn't do nothing great. You didn't do nothing special. You're just regular. Anybody could have graduated, right? Anybody could have got that, right? But they know that you're not just anybody. They know this, and this is why they will literally turn a blind eye because they know you're extremely special, and an extremely special individual just graduated from university. You're not the cookie cutter type of person. You're not a regular type of person. You're a unique person. Even your professors probably paid close attention to you. Your professors, your own teachers probably looked at you when they paid attention to you most. They looked at you when you were the attentive one. You were the engaged one, right? You were watching the teacher. You were taking notes. You were very engaged. You were very lively. And the teachers probably looked at you like they're looking at the class. They're scanning the class, but their eyes keep landing on you because they know that you're going to be the special one. They may not have verbalized this to you, but they know that you were going to be the special one that was going to make it out. All these kids in the class are not paying attention. They're not doing their homework. They're not caring about life. But you bring something different. Even when you were a child, you were making waves and you didn't realize it. You didn't know that you were having an impact on your own professors. Your own professors wish that there were more people like you in the class. You probably were elected to help other people, help troubled people, help wayward people, help the lost child. You probably gravitated, you probably had an inkling that someone needed help, someone needed extra support. You want to help this person, like you could see that they're lonely. So you went out and you did what you felt like you had to do. Give someone a hug, give someone some help, tutor someone, help someone get ahead. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Right. So I'm telling you guys, you will be the topic of discussion. People talk about you and you may not even know. You would be very shocked. People will try to put you in third party situations. People will triangulate you against other people. When I say triangulate, I simply mean that people will try to put you in a situation, right, where if they don't like you, they will try to pin others against you so that they also don't like you, so that they think differently of you, so that they don't want to be, they should not be around you, type of thing. Triangulation, you'll often hear this term when it comes to narcissistic relationships, right? But in ordinary situations, people will try to triangulate you. They will try, you won't even know it sometimes, that people are literally pinning others against you to defame you. Like, it's to make people think differently, think ill of you. And you're just being real. You're just being good. You're shining. I'm telling you, you shine different. You shine totally different. You shine almost too bright that people have to do the most to try to get other people against you, to try to get other people to hate you. People who know that they cannot destroy what you have going for you. All they could do is try to taint the mindsets of others. Oh, I gotta do something so that they don't look at her in a good light, or that he doesn't get looked at like he's doing something good. I'm telling you, so you got to be very mindful, have a strong backbone, have a strong spine, and celebrate yourself and encourage yourself and pat yourself on the back for all the accomplishments that you have been attaining, that you have been, getting. Mm-hmm. Cam, that's so real, eh? Sometimes we are the heat of an argument. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. Because think about it. Imagine you're just cruising through life. You're doing what you do. You're grinding. You're shining. You're working out. You're eating well. You're just doing all the high vibrational things that, someone like you would do. And somewhere around you, somewhere that you're not really seeing or not really aware, people are bringing your name up and people are talking about you. Thank you so much, Goldie. I appreciate that. Blessings to you. Thank you. People are talking about you and they're watching you and they're talking about, oh, so you were looking at her pics, huh? Or, oh, so you think she looks better than me, huh? No, that's not what it is. No, you've been looking at her. I see that. You've been watching her. You've been stalking her. What do you care about her for? Why are you on her page like that? You would be surprised how many people are talking about how you have an impact on their state of affairs. And you're thinking to yourself, what the heck? I don't have nothing to do with you guys' relationship. I don't have nothing to do with you guys' drama, rent problems, financial issues. Oh, so look at how he's rolling. Look at him. Look how he's rolling. Look his whip. Look at his whip. Why don't you have a whip like him? You should already have a car like that by now. What type of boyfriend are you? You don't have a whip like that, but he has a whip, and look at them. Look at how they're cruising. We don't have nothing. It's like, wait a minute. They don't even know what you've been through. They don't even know your story to even try to put you in that problem, put you in that chaos. They have no clue, you know? Mm-hmm. Keep working at it, Timothy, because you know what? People will laugh, right? They'll laugh, they'll make fun. They'll say, oh, look, things are going so slowly for him. Oh, look, see, oh, look, he's He's not all that. He's not really doing that much. But Timothy is working very hard to try to be better than he was yesterday. You're going to have hard days. You're going to have cumbersome days where things are literally not panning out the way that you thought. People are going to be hating. People are going to be, and this is why it's very important to be mindful of what you post on social media, and be very mindful of what you tell certain people, because certain people, like, your pain and your downfalls and your struggles is literally their movie. That's their entertainment. Like, they'll just sit down with the popcorn and they'll listen to the chaos and the drama. They'll listen about how your weight loss journey or whatever journey that you're on is failing. It's not working out for you as you thought that it would. And these people, which they just want to keep hearing about it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if some people even record what you say. It's really bizarre because some people want evidence of your failure. They want to see a pic. They want to see a post. But social media is largely to blame for this, because social media is like the face of communication these days. Forget about mouth to mouth and face to face and phone calls. Like, social media, people can be anybody they want to be. They can pretend to be your supporters, but they really are your enemies. And a lot of these people, like, they feel comfortable, very comfortable, to just watch what you post and dissect it on ice later. It is so strange. It is so bizarre, but people will do it. They will do it. Be mindful of what you post on social media. A lot of people are just wanting to see, waiting to see. Slow and steady wins the race. You're telling me, but these people are trying to be the hare, you know. They're trying to be the hare. They're trying to beat you to it. They're trying to race against time to beat you, but you're in competition with yourself. You don't care about these people. You are almost none the wiser about what these people are perpetrating in the shadows. You don't even know what these people are doing. You're just doing you. You're just trying to be a better you. You understand what I mean? And so it's like, these people think that you're trying to one up them, but it's like, why are they thinking about you? Why are they focused on you? Why do they have your name in their mouths? Focus on your own garden. Those roses are dying. Those roses are withering away. And so I'm telling you, a lot of people will be so hell-bent on being being like attached to your craft, being attached to your blessings, being attached to your state of affairs. Their relationship is crumbling because of it. Their finances are crumbling because of it. And then the diabolical thing that happens here is that they'll turn around and say, oh, it was you. It was you that made their stuff go down. It was you that made their blessings dissipate. And it's like, wait a minute, I don't even know what you're dealing with. I don't even know what you're dealing with, but they'll make it seem like but the thing is that they know you're intuitive. They feel like you have some kind of hold on them, like you have a power over them. And you do have a power, but you just don't care about these people that deeply. Like, you care about bettering the world, bettering yourself, bettering your household. And these people's main focus is surpassing you. It's a jarring, it's a huge parallel here. It's really jarring. I hear you. Right. It's so crazy. Like, your absence hit. You're right. You are right. When you exit, when you leave, they can't sleep. They can't eat. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do with themselves, because you brought that clarity. You brought that energy. You brought that fire that they took advantage of, because they thought that they could just do whatever to you with no repercussions. But that's not how life goes. Karma exists. Karma is real. And you're often the biggest example of this. When you say no more and you exit, these people don't really know what to do with themselves anymore, but still they'll put on a macho exterior, right? And they'll make it seem like, nah, she wasn't that great anyway. He was a loser anyway. He doesn't know. He messed up with me. He fumbled me. But in actuality, what has happened here is that they fumbled so hard. It's almost like they can't even admit it. They can't even say it. They can't, it's just so shocking to even them that they have to put on a brave face. They have to pretend. They have to make it seem like they're not hurting, but your absence is hurting a lot of people. Your ex shouldn't have cheated on you. If you have an ex that cheated on you, they shouldn't have cheated on you because you don't cheat on people. That's not the way to be. That's not the way to move through life. I am a firm believer that if you don't want to be with somebody, you let them loose. Let them live their lives. They'll be sad for a while. They'll be pained for a while. But you know what? They're going to get right back up and keep it moving. It's very difficult for some people to get back up and keep it moving when you sleep with other people behind their back, right? When you fumble the relationship, when you step out on that union, that's what becomes very difficult for people to look past. Let these people go if you don't want to be with them. I never understood that. Like, I've been around people who confided in me that they were cheated on or they were cheating on others. And I just dropped those people. I can't be around people like that. Because it's like, why would you do that to them? Why would you do that? This person, if you don't like them, just let them loose. Let them be, you know? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's crazy. People will fumble you though. People will make it seem like you weren't that special, but you were really the best they ever had. You were truly the best. Like you were the type of person that just shocked them. You shocked them with your love and with your exuberance, with your vibrance, with your nature, how giddy you are, how naturally radiant you are. It doesn't matter. You don't got to wear no makeup. You don't got to wear no Gucci. You're just radiant in your natural form. And these people fumbled you heavily, right? These people will cheat in your face because they think you're so kind, you won't care, you won't do nothing. But you just leaving quietly, exiting quietly. You don't have to fight them. You don't have to smack them or hurt them in a physical way. You don't have to do nothing like that. All you got to do is pack your bags and be out of the building. And these people will feel it. They will be hurt. They will say, "Oh man, they didn't get away with nothing." They think that that they messed with somebody else, that it's going to be the demise of you, or even more jarring, like they feel like they just feel like they could do whatever to you. But then when you leave, which may be something that is shocking to them, maybe they didn't really think you would leave. Maybe they didn't think that you'd ever find out, because once again, like, your aura is very pure. So a lot of people think that you're not going to do nothing. People think that you're just going to be quiet and smile and be, happy go lucky. Even if they're sleeping with other people, they think that you're going to be okay with that. In their deluded minds, they think that you're going to be rocking with that. You'll love them regardless. But it's not really like that. Like, you don't deal with that. And so when you step away from that, these people lose sleep, and it's really scary. It's really scary how these people move. Yeah. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Silence is deafening. Yep. Yep. So remember, guys, you are the topic of discussion. You are the type of person that everybody's yapping about. Everybody's really tuned into your life. And, the bare bones of it is because you are just so massively unique. Like, you are so massively different. You are so massively, shockingly attractive. Okay? Like, you're attractive. We can let this let this go so easily. Because a lot of times people will make you feel like you're not attractive. You're not a good looking individual. You're not a good looking person. You don't have good qualities. Like, they would much rather you have that image of yourself, that mindset, like you're not good looking, or you're good for nothing. But the real thing here is that you're probably, and I don't I don't want to sound in any type of way, but you're probably the most attractive individual in your group, in amongst your people. And people might have, more different hair, different clothes. Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, your attractiveness is skin deep. Like, how you look and your aura is just so amazing. Your aura is so shocking. Like you don't look like the rest. You don't act like the rest. And people are really attracted by this, but also really repulsed by this. They're repulsed by the fact that you look so good. They're repulsed by the fact that you look so good and that you are so good. Like you are so intelligent. You're very, very bright. You're very, very agile. You're very, very intuitive. You're very, very smart. That these people will hate on your intelligence and your level of knowing. It doesn't make sense. But you know what? Get used to it, guys. Get used to it, because it's going to be something that continues to happen over and over and over again. People are going to continue to fumble you over and over and over again. They're going to try to cheat. They're going to try to steal. They're going to try to maim. They're going to try to destroy over and over again, because you just attract. It's a moth to a light. You attract these people. And what you got to do is ward them off. You got to do your best to ward them off. Because if you let these people into your headspace, and that's where it's most detrimental, is your headspace. It's not your physical body, what they could do to you physically. It's your mind, that if they can get up there, it's not good. It's not good. Right. Yeah, exactly. Atala, I hope I'm saying your name right. Atala. You can look so amazing, be so beautiful, be so, just have a nice look to you. But people still will shun you because you're not meeting a certain societal standpoint. Like, it's really weird. It's like people can't even be fully real with you and say, hey, you look good. They'll be like, hey, yeah, where'd you get that from? Oh, yeah, it looks all right. It looks okay. Or, oh, and people will just try to make it seem like what you're doing and what you look like and how you are is just regular. The next day, they have the same shoes. The next day, they have the same whip. The next month. The next day, they have the same sweater. They have the same clothing as you, but they swore that it was nothing special. But they obviously did the work to try to find where you got that sweater, find where you got that whip, what dealership did you go to. They will copy you and then make it seem like it's just so bad, isn't it? It's just so bad, like how people will copy you and disrespect you in the same stretch. It's just so bad. You're gonna have people copying everything down to your socks. Like, they'll watch you that closely. Like, they will look at you that closely, where they're just gonna watch what you have on your feet. They're gonna watch what you have on your table because you posted a picture of your table. And they want to see what is it on your table. Oh, you have that vase, or you have that, those napkins, those placemats, Thank you so much, Eunice. Thank you so much. People will copy everything, the nitty gritty things, the things that you think they would never copy. And the thing is that they think they're being slick too. They think because, it's shoes, and you have a certain pair of shoes, and they get the shoes. So they think that it's very trivial to where you will not catch on, but you catch on to everything. And so you'll kind of look at it sideways, like, it's kind of weird how she was grilling my shoes yesterday. She has the same shoes today. What? Doesn't make sense, does it? Or like, they'll look down on a Honda Civic, right? Because they only want a Maserati. That's their favorite car. They want a Viper, right? That's the car that they've been dreaming about, right? That's the car they can't stop raving about, right? But when you decide to get the Honda Civic, which is it's a very good vehicle, right? They're talking about how their Honda Civic is coming in. Like, they're about to pick up their Honda Civic. And it's like, wait a minute, what about the Viper? What about the Maserati? What about the Lamborghini? What about because I'm telling you, like, you make regular things, ordinary things look very original. Very original. Wow. I believe that. I've had people look at me funny too because of my tattoos, of my piercings, and it's like, why are you looking at me like that? Why do you care? It's my body. You don't got to sleep with it. You don't got to worry about it. Look somewhere else. Look over there. But these people, you know what it is? Because once again, it's attached to you. Anything attached to you. This can be people, connections that you have, the relationships that they're jealous that you have. They're jealous of that. They'll hate your partner. They'll hate the union. They'll hate the piercings. They'll hate the tattoos. They will hate the vibes. They will swear that you're regular. But these people copy you. The people who swear they have a phobia of needles are inked up. Their whole arm is inked up. Now they wanted to race against time to be the hair to get all the tattoos before you. They went through the pain and the discomfort to look better than you. In their minds, they wanted to be better than you. But they don't understand that you're larger than life. You're larger than life. There is no beating you. There is no one-upping you. This is not poker. This is not a game. But people will act like you're someone to be played with. And you will see this time and time again. Like, it's really sad. Yep. People will look at you because, like, yeah, like people will make it seem like, you think you're all that because you look a certain way. Or, you know what's really crazy is when people think because they look a certain way that they get special privileges, they get special treatment. I look like this. I'm like this. I get all the men looking at me. I have all the chicks looking at me, watching me. So I'm better than you. But it's like, what else can you bring to the table here? Because if it's just your looks that you're riding on here, you're in for a bumpy ride. You're in for a really rocky ride because your looks are only going to carry you so far. What do you have in your heart, though? What do you have in your mind, though? What type of thoughts do you think on a regular basis? Do you think good thoughts? Do you think bad thoughts? Do you want to better the world? Or do you just want to better yourself? Like, what is it that you're working towards here? Because a lot of people will attribute looks to success. Nah. But it's crazy. A lot of people will get ahead because of looks. They will get ahead because they look a certain way. And I feel like it's just so weird. Like, I never understood that. What are you trying to paint here? What are you trying to convey here? It doesn't matter about your looks. Looks fade, looks change, looks switch. And who are you going to be? Who are they going to remember you as? The fashionista with the different type of... And I'm not trying to bash anybody for caring very deeply about how they physically appear to others. But what I'm saying is some people are extremely vain and conceited. Like, they will think that their looks are literally propelling them to a higher realm. But they don't realize that someone who is a little bit more intelligent than you can knock you off that throne and take your position. And I guarantee you're the type of person that knocks people off their throne and you show these people a thing or two. You don't care about looks. You don't care about the little materialistic things that you know are not going to hold weight in the future. You have virtue. You have heart. You have an unfounded intelligence. And this is why a lot of people are going to be mad when you come on the team at the workplace. They're going to be mad. They're going to be upset. They're going to try to get you fired. I've dealt with workplace problems. They're almost like the worst kind of problems because it's literally a place you're at to try to make money. And it's not all about the money, but you know what I mean. Like, you're trying to create some abundance here, create some wealth here, pay the bills here, feed the kids here. And so it is very sad when you go to work and you have to deal with wayward, jealous, trifling individuals. You got to deal with people who literally see you for a few hours. They hate, they snicker, they sneer, they look down on, they talk bad about, they report you to the boss. They'll do anything to try to make it seem like you're a problem. You're a problem on the team. You're a problem person. But you're the person that brings so much clarity to where when you leave, all of them quit. This company is at risk for going out of business because you initiated a movement here a movement of I'm going to go where I'm supposed to go. I'm going to be where I'm supposed to be, and I'm going to be who I'm supposed to be. You've created a unique movement here. And now everybody's following suit. And they don't know why. They're quitting. They're putting in their resignation letters. They don't know why they're following you. They don't know why they're copying you here. But they know that you're the one. They know that you're the person who made the right choice. They hated you the whole 1 year that you were there, the 2 years that you were there. They hated, they gossiped, they stole, they plotted. And when you leave, these people are following you. They're leaving too. I mean, these people copy your exit. What? They copy your exit. They copy how you leave. They copy how you move, how you decide, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to deal with these people anymore. They copy even that. So they won't even copy just your flexes. They won't just copy the clothes you wear, the shoes you rock, or the whip you drive. Like, go copy how you leave a situation. They'll just follow you. It's like they're playing follow the leader. Yeah, God loves you, Paula. God loves all of you. Continue to shine and bask in your light. Your light intimidates so many people because people know that it's really genuine here. People know that your light is genuine. People know that your light is vibrant. People know that your light is extremely bright. They know that your future is really bright. People will try to pin other people against you because they all know that your future is bright. They all have been talking about the fact that your light is irritable. It's irritating them. They can't stand it. They don't like it. It's crazy. Hone in onto your soul family. Your soul family will take care of you. Your soul family will never discriminate against you. You're such an non-discriminatory individual. Like, you really see the best in all people from all walks of life. I love people from all walks of life. I don't care if you're from Sri Lanka, Somalia, China, any country. I don't care where you're from. If I like you, I like you. And that's the bottom line. I like you for you. And if other people don't like you, that's cool. I've had situations where people are trying to tell me, don't chill with them. People have tried to put me in the situation where they wanted me to stop communication with somebody else. And it's like, I don't see what you see. I don't feel what you feel. And I'm not going to go with what you're saying because you don't like this person. I like them. I don't see what the problem is. And they'll think that you're messy. You're being messy. What are you doing? You should stop talking to them. Haven't you heard? Haven't you heard what they did? Haven't you heard what they said? No, I haven't heard, and I don't care because it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect my union with this individual. When this individual gives me a viable reason why I shouldn't chill with them or kick it with them or even give them the light of day, I will act accordingly. I don't move like that with my people. If I like you, I like you. I don't care where you're from. And so a lot of people will be mad at the fact that you're so open because a lot of them are closed off individuals. They're so closed off. They go with the cookie cutter connections. You know those ones, the cookie cutter connections, the people that make them look good, right? The people that make them feel good, right? The people that make them feel strong in public. Like, they want to be seen. So they'll go around people who they feel seen with. Unfortunately, a lot of times they pick you. They will pick you. Like, they'll pick you to use you because you look so good. You're so attractive. You're so intelligent. You're the whole package here. Please do not forget any of you here right now. Please do not forget how attractive you really are, to the point where, unfortunately, a lot of people will use you because you make them look very good. They're with a slick talker, a good talker. They're with someone with a broad mind. They're not as broad-minded as you. You're the broad-minded one. So you make good connections with people you come across in public. You know, like, you can you can convince the KFC man to give you a 9-piece instead of a 4-piece because you're because your energy is so unfounded. You understand? Because your energy is so interesting. So you'll have people doing things that they never thought they would do. They're catering to you. These people don't know you, though. So you'll have a lot of people feeling good in your presence. They want to take you around like their favorite bag. You know what I mean? Like their favorite bag, like their favorite purse. Like they want to take you around so they look good with you. But then it's like in actuality, they're using you a lot of times. Yeah, that 9 piece, trust me. Give me a moment, guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm so happy you guys are here. Thank you. I'll be back. You may have had a lot of situations where people have gifted you things that you didn't ask for. You're very humble, so you may have asked for a small coffee. These people give you an extra large coffee on the house. They don't even want your money. Just give it to you for free because your energy is so positive and so attractive. They feel like they need to gift you something. They want to give you something. You make a lot of people look good. And when I say look good, of course, I don't mean about just the physical attire here. It's usually your intelligence and your spirit that is on full display here. Like the mailman notices you, right? Like the grocery clerk notices you when they're stocking up those apples, right? The butcher, he almost chops his finger off because you popped up. You popped up. Okay? You got people fumbling. They're dropping their keys and stuff. They're dropping their things that they shouldn't be dropping. These people are fumbling. They're on the phone. They almost drop their phone when they see you. You don't know them, though. They don't know you, though. But they feel like they feel like something just changed here with the environment. Yeah, trust me, the butcher. And it's crazy about the butcher because if you're coming around people who are jealous of you, they'll give you the smallest cut of meat. They will not give you the sirloin. They will give you like the roast beef cut with no marble on it. You understand? Like people will give you the worst cut. Like they feel like if they can just take a little from you, you won't shine as bright. You won't be that great. You won't look that good. You won't walk away with a smile on your face. Like you'll come across people on the daily who try to wipe the smile off your face. Like they see how you smile when you pull up and you walk up and you're happy and you're shining. And people will literally try to take a little something from you thinking that they're destroying your day. And they don't realize that when you say thank you anyway, thank you so much, and you're kind of looking, you're a little disappointed, but you hold your head high and you walk out. These people did not win, and they know when you turn your back on them. They know they did not win here. They go home miserable. You go home laughing, smiling. You're going to do something with that roast beef, right? You're going to do something with that cut of meat. They did not win. These people, you don't fight with people. People want you to fight them. A lot of people you come across, they're really miserable individuals. A lot of people who are supposed to be of service to you are people who are going to look down on you and try to make it seem like they don't want to serve you. They are serving every single person. You are a witness to this. They're serving every single person with the biggest smile. They're beaming at all the average individuals, right? Of all the wayward individuals, right? They're smiling at all the people who are just average. Very average, even low vibrational, like they're really happy when they see the low vibrational people come up to the counter. Hey, yeah, medium cup. Yeah, didn't you hear what I said? Yeah, I said a medium cup. Yeah, give me that cup. Like they would rather cater to people like that than cater to an individual who is really polite, really exuberant, really positive, really attractive. Like you smile with these people, you talk to these people. You don't know these people though. You just have that shining vibrance that emanates from your soul. And these people realize, like some people, like you'll just irritate them from the jump. And they'll act like you did something to them. And all you're trying to do is get a cut of steak or get a fish, get some fish, get some salmon, right? And they're making it seem like I don't have that for you. Nah, I don't have that. It's like, what? Yeah. Thank you guys so much for the engagement. Yeah. And I have nothing against roast beef, but what I'm saying is there are some cuts of steak that have no marble, and I'm a marble person. Like I like the steak that's heavily marbled, heavily, right? That's just me. Some people don't like the other kind, like they like the opposite, where it's like roast beef kind. That's not for me. What I'm saying to you is that people will give you the worst cut, the worst service, the worst attention. Like they'll just make it seem like what you're requesting, you're asking for too much, you're doing too much. They don't have that for you. I've been in situations where I've gone into an establishment, I've asked for something, they look me dead in my face, I don't have that for you. I walk out to go to another location, but before I leave the location, someone else comes out with the thing that I asked for. The person has it. How come, why did they say they don't have it? They have it. They have it for someone who they would have rather given it to. They didn't want to give it to me though. It's very strange. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. People who don't even know you will treat you like crap. They don't know why they're doing this though. They just feel compelled to. They feel compelled to disrespect you. They feel compelled to exchange a few heated words with you. You irritate people. You irritate people, and this is what people talk about. They talk about how annoying you are. You would be surprised how annoying people think you are. And I'm not saying any of you here in this live chat here is annoying at all. You guys are the vibrant ones. You guys are the shining ones. What I'm saying is that you would be surprised how many people are irritated by the fact that you are so real, so good, so wholesome. A lot of people are irritated by your vibrance and your energy. A lot of people who even thought that you were nobody special will come around you and see that you're the exact opposite. You are more than special. You are more than just mediocre. They thought that you were mediocre. They heard things about you, right? They heard you were this and they heard that you were that. You probably had situations where people said, oh, you know what, to be honest with you, I heard that you were this, or I thought that you were a meanie, you're a bad person, but I really like you though. I really like you. You're cool. You're cool. And it's like, who did you hear that from? Who's telling you this stuff about me? Because I guarantee it's someone that fumbled me who has negative things to say about me. It's hardly anybody you have beef with, because you don't really have genuine beef with anybody. People have beef with you. And you're kind of like a bystander. Like you don't even know what's going on. A lot of people will embroil you in beef because they think that they can. They think that you won't do nothing, but they don't understand that you have a power that is ready to be unleashed here. Okay? Like you're someone not to be played with. You are not to be played with. You are not to be fumbled here. You are not to be tricked. People will try to trick you, make a mockery of you, a spectacle of you, to make other people think that you're a nobody, that you're wayward, that you're not doing nothing special. They will truly make it seem like they could be you. They could take your position. No, they can't. They can't take your position. They can't. Thank you guys so much for the engagement. Thank you guys so much for the engagement. Mm-hmm. Yep. So listen, guys, there's going to be a lot of people who are trolls. There's going to be a lot of people who are angry. There's going to be a lot of people who are negative, who come into your life to try to make it seem like you're not doing anything special. There's going to be a lot of people who you come across who are going to really try to make you feel like you're not who you say you are. You're a problem person. What we have to do is turn a blind eye to these people almost as though like they don't exist here. You understand? Like they really don't exist. Because these are the same people, right? Who spew hatred and who spew drama. Like they're always enveloped in drama. These are the same people who are doing nothing with their lives. Like literally nothing. Literally nothing. Like you have that high life. You have that positive energy emanating from you. And there's always going to be a few stragglers who feel like they're going to want to try you. They're going to want to play games with you. They're going to do things to try to get you to react, to get you to fight them. But they don't understand that God is always watching them. You don't have to do nothing. Keep your hands clean. Don't fight with these people. Don't argue with these people. Because at the end of the day, God is a witness to all that is done. God will reward the ones who are doing well, who are doing right. And the ones who are doing wrong will be punished. They will be getting what they deserve. Don't let anybody come into your life and try to act like a troll, be a troll, make you feel like you're nobody special, you're not working on nothing good. Because these trolls, the ones that try to come in your life, they pop up and they just start drama. They pop up and they just try to be chaos filled. These are the same people who literally, just watch, they're couch potatoes. I'm telling you, they're the couch potatoes. They're not doing nothing with their lives. All they're doing is watching your life. Your life is the attractive life. Your life is the life they wish they had. And because they feel like it's unattainable, there's no way they can get your life. They want to try to destroy yours. They're going to come in and play games and call you names and say little things. But what I'm saying is, rise above that though. Rise above that and keep your hands clean. Don't seek vengeance. That's not in your nature. Always continue to walk with God and make good connections here. And pray for the people who are doing wrong, because these people are in that karma queue and karma's waiting for them, you know? Hey, Deborah. Yep. Pray, pray, pray. Love God, love life. Life is beautiful. Life should not be taken for granted. Life should be treasured because life is precious, right? Life is precious. Like, people move through life hating on you, wasting time talking about you, when they could be working on themselves. They would much rather hate on you, right? You'll have people coming around you to distract you. They'll have all kinds of, it's like a magician pulling things from a hat. They have many different tricks and many different things that they're trying to pull out here to try to destroy your name. Try to destroy your image. Try to make it seem like what you're doing here is not monumental. They're trying to make it seem like what you're doing here is not impactful. But they know very well that what you're doing here is life-changing. It's worldwide. If the whole world could be seeing what you're doing right now, the whole world would want you more and more and more. I'm telling you, like, you're the shining star here. A lot of people, you will attract trolls. You will attract wayward individuals who are doing nothing with their lives, because these wayward individuals wish they had your life. They wish they had your cadence. They wish they had your relationship or your finances. They think that if you would just look at them and pay attention to them or even address them, that they somehow would get the power and the energy from your spirit. And it simply doesn't work this way. I'm telling you. Live your purpose. Stay on your purpose. It's like everything the chosen ones of God do will irritate a lot of people. You could just be on your purpose and you're getting people mad. Why are you not working in a factory? You need to be working there. You can't be doing your own business. You can't be doing that by yourself. You got to be working in a factory. You got to be working in a sweatshop. That's where I envision you. But that's not where you're meant to be. Pay attention to people who are trying to get you into a shady situation. Because I've been in those situations where people are trying to put me in a position that they knew was not for me, that I know was not for me. And I'm hearing these people, I'm trying to hear where they're coming from. And it's like, nah, like, where is this coming from? People try to give you advice that is poor advice, poor guidance, because they want to see you down, you know? Keep you stuck. Exactly. Agents of the Matrix, high reality. You're right. You're right. People are bots. Literally, bots. It's like they are configured in a way, in a fashion, to try to destroy you. And that's their mission here. That's their goal here, to destroy you, to almost like rewire your mind so that you do not see things for what they really are, or you do not preach. Like, if you see it, then you see it, but they're just hoping that you don't preach it. Like, they're hoping that you don't spread it. That's the threat here. Like, if you tell people what you know, that is the ultimate threat, you know? Trust me, Marvin, you're right. You're right. A lot of people will, it's really sad. It's just sad. People like just want to see you in a bad position, in a bad way. Like, they love when you're unhappy. And it's just a sad situation when people want to see you sad. They want to see you down. They want to see you lose. They're not rooting for you. They're not clapping for you. Instead, they're talking to their friends, to their people, to their minions. I will even go so far as to say they're minions. They're flying monkeys. If you guys know about flying monkeys, the people who have been recruited by the narcissist to destroy you. They've been sent to destroy you. They're minions. They're not having their own minds. They are being controlled. There's so many bots in this world. And I'm not going to get too deep into it, but what I'm saying here is there's a lot of people who are on an assignment to destroy the masses, to destroy people's, almost like their free thinking ways, their freedom thinking ways, like their free minds. There are people sent to destroy that, to create blockages to that, so that you do not think in an original fashion, so that you think like the majority. And so, like, when you do not think like the majority, you're an ultimate threat. You are the threat to a lot of people. Thank you, Marco. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Like, these people, right? They'll assume that you're living that life. They're thinking you're on, like, they think that you're sipping pina coladas on a Jamaican resort every day. They think that you're just kicking it. They think you have no stress. Like, they think you have no worries. They think you have no bills, right? They think you have no problems, right? They think that you're living the high life, right? With no worries, with no stress. Apparently, whatever you've been through is nothing. Because apparently they had to climb the they had to climb the mountains in Nepal. They had to climb over the mountains, and they had to do it with no shoes on. And apparently, like, your struggles are minuscule to theirs. Minuscule, Thank you so much, Shayla. Thank you. You really do. Yeah, exactly, Whitney. A lot of people make it seem like you're getting help here, that you're being heavily assisted here with your blessings, with your manifestations. Like, you're manifesting things at a high rate, at an expeditious rate, because God wants this for you. This is what God wanted for you. You're so humble too. You're so incredibly humble. It makes you so much more attractive. Like, you wait your turn. You're not trying to fight for the next spot. You're not that hare in the fable. You're that turtle. The tortoise, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. You're not racing against time to beat the clock. Because this is what the Matrix wants you to do. Race, rush, grow old quicker, lose life quicker, succumb to the stress quicker. And this is not what's meant for you here. You're supposed to enjoy life. So you'd be surprised how many people hate you because you're loving life. You're enjoying life. You're taking day by day by day. And people are thinking, she's just living that high life. Oh, she thinks she's better than everybody. She has no worries. She has no stress. Somebody's paying her rent. Her mortgage is being paid by somebody. She's getting help. He's getting help from his mom. Like, they're not really getting that in the way that they're making it seem. It's really bad. It's really bad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Always wait your turn. I was the type of person, I'll be honest with all of you here. I'm the type of person, right? in the past, like when things didn't go my way, I would be so mad. I would be so angry. I would be so frustrated because it's like, why is this happening to me? I did the work. I did what I had to do. Why am I being why am I being almost like mishandled? Like I always felt like I was being mishandled or misled or being mistreated because I wasn't getting the blessings that I really felt like were rightly mine. I would be upset. I'd be crying. I'd be angry. But then I really realized after the fact, after soul searching and praying, that God makes no mistakes here. God does not make any mistakes. A lot of things that you are seeking for are things that God does not want you to have. Or maybe he doesn't want you to have it right now. Maybe you're not strong enough to have it now. Maybe you're not in the position to have exactly what you're seeking for right now. And so we see it as a loss. We're kicking rocks. We're upset. We're so mad. Where is my house? Where's the house? I have the down payment. Where is the house? I have the funds. I have the employment. Where is my dream home? Why am I only attracting these shack-looking houses, right? Why are these the only houses that are available for purchase? But maybe God wants you to choose one of these houses. Maybe God wants you to get your feet wet. Maybe God wants you to try it out. Yeah, this house may be 50 years old with the 70s wood paneling that is unattractive these days. And maybe God wants you to humbly accept that $200,000 house. You were aiming for $1 million house, but perhaps all you can attain right now is this $200,000 property, right? And you're not happy with it because it's not what you were waiting for. It's not what you were looking towards. But this is still equity here. This is still money here. This is still a house here. Your name is on the deed here. It's so different when your name is on the deed, right? When your name is on the deed, you own that. That's yours. That's your house. And it may not look like the house that you wanted, but it's your house. Make use of it. Make use of that house. Run a daycare from that house if you're good with kids. Run a barbershop from the house. What? If you make cigars out of your house. What are you doing with that house? Turn that house into something great. Rip the wood paneling out of that $200,000 house that really wasn't the first choice. Make something of it. Do something with it. Because I guarantee a lot of people will laugh at you, right? They'll laugh, oh, look. Look at the house that she got. That's a crappy house. That's not no 3-story, 4-bedroom house. That's a regular shack, a bungalow. That's a regular 1-floor house with 2 rooms. What is she gonna do with that? What is he gonna do with that? They're stuck. Oh, look, they messed up. But they don't realize though, right? That's your house. That's the crazy thing about it. That's your house. They don't have a house though, right? They're still renters though, right? They're still living with other people, right? They're still a roommate. They're in a roommate situation, right? But they're looking at your house, your shack of a house as they see it. And they're really like, so that's the, because the thing is that they had high hopes for you too. That's the crazy thing. Like they see you as mansion quality. They see you as the type of person who should be living in an extravagant home, having an extravagant property with a massive Olympic-sized pool. Like they really envision you there. So when they see you in a sort of property that doesn't really align with the high vibes, the high house that they really, these people know where you're gonna be. They know where you're gonna end up. And so when they see your little shack of a house, little bungalow, it may not be, it's a little run down. It's not really what you wanted, but it is your house. I'm telling you. And blessings to all of you. Hi, Marie. Thank you so much. If you're out, thank you. Thank you for joining tonight. I'm telling you, if you guys have your own home, even if you guys rent, hey, there's a lot of opportunities out here for you guys. There's a lot of opportunities. If you're very crafty, if you're very photographic, who's to say that you cannot run a photo studio from your apartment? Who's to say that you can't do that? Why? Because space is limited. Space is not limited. Move some things around. You will find articles on Google that show how you can entertain a 20-person dinner party in a bachelor unit. If that is feasible, if that is possible, best believe that if you want to be a photographer, but you don't have the money to get your own studio, your commercial studio, run it out of your apartment. People may judge. People may say, what? It's at a home? What? It's at an apartment? Forget a house. It's at an apartment? But if your skill can prove, if your skill is there, if your love is there, if the love, you're in it for the love, you're in it for the joy, set up a little spare room in your apartment to run out to do this in-home studio until you have enough funds to get that commercial studio. Nothing's impossible here. If you want to be a mechanic or maybe a car detailer, maybe you're really good at cleaning people's whips and you have a house, and it may be a shack of a house, a small little house, but you have that garage though, or you have that carport though. Run the detailing shop from your home, from your house. People come to you. They need to come to you. It works out, doesn't it? Like, it kind of works out. Like, people will come to you. You clean their car, vacuum their car, detail it, polish it at the comfort of your residence. You get paid. You gather, the money and stuff. Before long, you can go ahead and get yourself a professional, a commercial detailing shop where you can expand and grow. Nothing's impossible. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sir Vicente. I appreciate it. Thank you, okay? Thank you. Listen, guys, once again, if you guys are just joining and my voice sounds a little different, my throat is a little sore, but I'm here. I'm enjoying it. I'm liking being here. I'm loving being here. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love it. It is so great. I love it so much. You guys are awesome, okay? Don't let your situation or your circumstances hinder you, because that's exactly what a lot of people wish to happen here. Like, they're wishing for you to just stop. You're stuck. You're not going to get nothing. People have nail salons out of their apartments. Nail salons, little nail shops, nail studios, right? In a spare bedroom. Set up real nice. People come there, people pay, people get their nails done, and they leave, and they like you. And that's the bottom line, because you know what? Your skill speaks for itself. It is not your environment, it is your skill. It is not your environment, it's your cadence. It is not your environment, it's your intelligence. It is not your environment, it's your stamina, it's your drive. A lot of things about you, people are attracted not because of what you look like or where you reside. It is because of the power you possess and the skills that you finely tuned here that are very attractive to a lot of people. Don't think that your situation, you could run a bakery out of your apartment, out of your house, a bakery, a hair salon, a detailing, car detailing, mechanic. If people have to bring the tow truck to your carport, let them do it. Because you know what it is? You do the best work. You just don't have the best shop. You may not have the best setup, but you got the best skills. And people will remember you. They'll say, hey, listen, that's why these mom and pop shops are still in existence. Because these people appreciate the locals, appreciate the people who still care about the community. They make good food. They didn't change their price. They didn't change how they do things. They're still doing it in the way that they want to do it because they want to be, still cool with the community. They're doing it for the love. They're not doing it for the money, right? They're doing it for the love, what they always love to do. Do what you love to do, and don't let your environment or your circumstances or even these negative people in your ear dictate where you're going to end up. These people would love for you to just stop because they told you to stop. Don't stop. keep going, you know? Do it for the love. Because if your heart's not in it, it's gonna fold. It's gonna stop. It's not gonna work out. If your heart is not in it, it will falter. It will fail. Because a lot of times, you know, people's intentions will be shown, will be exposed through their actions. So when you do not perform well because you don't like what you're doing, it makes sense. Why would you perform well at some, or especially long term here? Why would you perform well at something that you hate? You know, anybody could put a needle in you if you're a nurse, right? Put a needle, put a little blood pressure thing on your arm, right? Let's check your blood temperature, your blood pressure. Let's do it. But they hate their job. They hate their work. They don't like what they do. They hate being a nurse. They hate being a physician, right? It could be a gastroenterologist, right? Someone, you know, a doctor who studies stomach diseases, I believe. They judge people from how they look. Oh, look at another one. Look at another one. Look at another one that came into my office. And these people really will judge you. These doctors and nurses and professionals, a lot of them are supposed to be literally catering to the greater public, the public at large, the nurses, the doctors, the lawyers. But then you realize like their interest is their interest, like their best interest, not their client's best interest. It's their own interest. It's their own money. It's their own elevation. They don't really give a damn about where you end up. They don't care if you lose custody of your kids because they're such a terrible divorce lawyer. They don't care. They don't care if they mess up the union. They don't care if they mess up the vibes. Because what's happening here is that a lot of people do things for the money. They don't do things for the love. You understand? They're not an advocate because they love you or because they wanted the best for you. And then you'll see some people doing the most. They're doing the most. They want you to get it. They want you to understand it. They want you to remember it. And those are the people that love what they do the most, but they might be being paid very little, being rewarded very little for something that they love a whole lot. Do it for the love. I'm telling you, do it for the love. Do it for the love. Depression. Brittany. How to deal with depression. Depression is deep though, you know. Depression is broad, very, very broad. And I believe all of us have had a bout or two with depression, with overbearing sadness or anxiety. These things are very common, like very commonplace it seems, right? Like before it was very taboo. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about how you're too sad now. People are going to look at you like, no, but it needs to be spoken about though. Because depression is real. Sadness is real. Like all these things, when you have depression, you must seek help for it. That's the bottom line. Don't try to deal with it on your own. Like we want to believe that we're Supermans, but even the doctors need to go to a doctor, right? Even the doctors need to go to another physician for help. Sometimes they cannot even self-diagnose themselves. Even a lawyer cannot defend themselves, right? I mean, they could, but they may need a colleague to help them, right? So nobody's invincible here. A police officer could have something done bad to them, and they need another police officer to come and assist them. So there's no shame in getting help when you're in that position of requiring help. Get the help that you need. Get the help that you require because you don't want to stay in that state. Trust me, guys. People are watching you. People are looking at you. People are noticing you. They notice everything that you do. They notice the way that you walk. You understand? Like, people notice the way that you walk. People notice the way that you carry yourself. And they talk about it. Like, they literally talk about it. If you guys are just joining my live tonight, these toxic people are talking about you. You are literally the topic of discussion here. Okay? Because the truth of the matter is that as much as they try to minimize your impact on this planet, they realize that you are larger than life, and there's nothing that they can do physically even to shake that, to destroy that. You're larger than life. You know, you're larger than life. You have a broader impact. You have a higher calling. And so people are going to talk about you nonstop. They're going to talk about what you wear and what you eat and what you drive and what you do for work. They're going to make it seem like you're not that great. You don't do that much. You don't do nothing special. They could do that. But guess what? These are the same people who literally sit on the couch all day long and hate you. They sit on the couch watching you. Like, they're not really doing nothing to advance. They're watching you advance, and they hate on that. They hate on your advancement. They hate on your progression. They'll come on here. They'll come on Facebook, Instagram. Just watch. They'll do it to you. They will watch how you're advancing. You're almost like you're skyrocketing to success, right? And they will literally make it seem that it's almost like they feel like you're putting on a personal show for them. And you're just trying to share your successes here. You're not trying to make anybody feel any type of way. It doesn't matter what you do, though. People will feel some type of way when you come on the scene. People will feel some type of way when you talk about your gifts, when you talk about your accomplishments here. People will make it seem like you're doing too much. You're saying too much. You don't even know what you're talking about here. Like, people will do the most when it comes to you. Hey, Junior, nice to see you. The narcs are relentless, aren't they, Joshua? The narcs are relentless. Narcissists and we don't agree. Narcissists hate people like the chosen ones of God. They hate it. They hate it. Because in their minds, they're thinking, wait a minute, I'm the powerful one. I'm the one that has all the knowledge. I'm the one that has all the power. I'm the one that's able to control and dominate every single person in my viewpoint. How can it be you? How can it be you that you are the shining one? So narcissists are like on a rampage. Oftentimes you'll see these narcissists, like, they're showing a hatred that is so scary. You've never seen it before. Like, usually it's the narcissist, it's these narcs that are showing you how scary people can be, how scary people can get. Stay away from the narcs. Stay away from the narcs. I'm telling you, stay away from the narcs. Because these narcs are the bane of your existence. These narcs want to see you almost like in the position of being a child. You know what I mean? Like, I hate to say that, but like, the narcs want to see you in like a childlike state, because children are extremely impressionable and children are extremely persuaded. Like, they can, do this, the kid does this and whatever. A narc wants you to be almost like Play-Doh. They can just play with you and mold you and craft you in the way that they want you to be, and you're gonna be that. That's how the narcs want you to be. Thank you, different. Thank you. Listen, guys, no matter what you do and no matter where you go, you will be the topic. You will be the one that's stirring up the conversation. because you're very attractive here. And you've been attractive for a very long time. It really doesn't matter if you're 19 or if you're 90. Okay? The truth of the matter is that you were attractive for a long time. You almost blossomed into this attractive individual that most people didn't really think would even blossom. They thought you were just going to be a weed. They didn't realize that you were going to be the most beautiful plant in the garden, that you were going to look at the caterpillars. Have you seen a caterpillar close up? Let me know if you've seen a caterpillar close up. They are not the most attractive insects, okay? Right? Caterpillars turn into one of the most majestical, beautiful, exquisite insects that roam this planet. Butterflies. You are that. You are the butterfly. Now, I'm not saying that, you guys had an unattractive phase or anything like that. What I'm saying here is a lot of people may have discredited you. Oh, look, she's always going to be, mediocre, average looking, average acting, average achiever, right? The caterpillar is very unassuming, isn't it? A very unassuming insect. What the heck is that going to be? Who the heck is she going to be? Who is he going to be? He's going to be a nobody. He's going to be like his daddy, his mom, his grandma, his aunt. He's going to be like his best friend, like the people that are around in the neighborhood. He's going to be lost to the streets. He's going to be lost to the crowd. He's not going to rise he's not going to rise to the occasion. And when they realize that you're actually turning into one of the most majestical creatures on the planet, like what really beats a butterfly here? What insect looks as majestical, as beautiful as a butterfly? There's very few insects that look as beautiful as a butterfly. But if you think about how a butterfly started, people are looking like, nah, that can't be. It can't be a butterfly. That can't be what a butterfly used to be. I'm telling you, you are the butterfly. Your transformation is grand. Your transformation is jarring. A lot of people are shocked. What the heck? Because they remember what you used to be. They remember who you used to be. They remember how you used to talk, how you used to move. Maybe you did some unsavory things. Maybe you used to move in a questionable way. Maybe you didn't do some things that were savory. Maybe some things that you did were questionable. Like people were like, like he's going to be lost to the streets. He's not going to rise above that. He's going to find himself lonely, or she's going to find herself, wayward. They're not going to really rise above nothing. But when they realize that God is getting the wheels turning, and the wheels turn and the wheels turn, and you're morphing from a caterpillar into one of the most beautiful insects. And I hate insects. Okay? I don't like insects, but butterflies are so hard to look away from, right? People can't stop looking at you. It's just, oh my God, like people are like, that's how you look when there's a butterfly, right? Like even in our ripe ages, like when a butterfly's flying around, we're just looking like this. What? Like we're looking like, where is it going to land? Where is it going to go? What is it going to do? And that's exactly how people act when it's you. I'm telling you. Isn't that true, Marvin? I remember when you were 12 and you did that stuff. Oh, yeah, that's what she used to do. That's what he used to do. Yeah, he used to be weird. She used to be odd. Nah, don't buy into it. That's not who they are. Nah, because I remember how they used to be. They're not that cute. They're not that rich. They're not that prosperous. They're not that great. Because I remember, even though they're 50 now, but I remember when they were 12. I remember when they were 12 and they stole the chocolate bar from the convenience store. Yeah, so she's a criminal. He's a criminal. That's what it is. They're criminals. And I'm telling you, like people will, like, it's mind blowing that they would reject all your amazing progress for something pretty trivial that you may have done as a child. They're grasping at straws here because that's all they can do to destroy your image. I mean, like if there was a lottery, if there was a Moneyball thing happening here, where you were able to get money for all the people who defamed you, you all probably would be millionaires. People left and right, even people you don't know, even the snickers and the stares and the looks and the glares and the drama and I don't want to serve you, I don't want to help you. Like even average situations, like situations where you don't even know these people are trying to stop you from getting your blessings. If there was a Moneyball, it's like the Squid Game. Okay? I'm telling you, like, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like, people are betting on your life. I wouldn't be surprised if people gamble, like, oh, let's see, let's roll the dice. All right, let's see. 6s, she loses. Roll 11s, and he's going to crumble. Like, a lot of people just take gambles. They literally, it's just real casual, like with drinks on ice. Like, these people are just praying for your downfall, praying for your demise. But they don't realize that you're being led by God. Your demise is not going to come. You're going to be prosperous. You're going to be adventurous. You're going to be the one that thinks outside the box. You're going to be the one that people look up to. No one's going to forget your name. Nobody's going to forget your impact. You are impactful. Even the teachers, the professors, and the butcher and the mailman remember you. They don't remember anybody else, but they remember you. It's crazy. Give me one moment, guys. I will be back. Sorry about that wait, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's see some of these comments. It's really sad, though, if you think about it. Like, it's really sad how your own parents, like the people who brought you into this world, will try to make it seem like you can't be anything. I find that to be really weird. Like, your own parents, the people who created you, the people who put you here, the people who changed your diapers, got you ready for school. These are the same people who are trying to destroy you. Your own family will be like detrimental to your advancement. Your own family will try to hate. Your cousin will hate. Your brother will hate. Your sister will hate. Your aunts will hate. These people plot. These people are on a rampage to destroy you. You understand? Like, what the heck? Like, it's just mind-boggling, like how people, your own family, like your family will make fake accounts to watch you. Your own family will tell lies on you. Your own family will gaslight you. Your own family will just plot on you. But they're all realizing here that the power that you possess is something that they don't. They don't possess what you got. They don't have what you got. And they cannot be happy for what you have. They'd rather hate on what you have. They don't want to be attached to it. They don't want to be, but when you make it big though, phone's gonna ring. It's like that song, Pick Up the Phone, whoever sings that song. When they say pick up the phone, like I'm telling you, they're gonna be picking up the phone calling you. Can I have $100? My car, it's not working. But they hate it on your flexes though. They hate it on your drive though. They never shared your business though. They didn't want to get their car fixed by you. The ultra mechanic, the cool mechanic, the real mechanic. You understand? Like they didn't want to get their car fixed by you. They didn't want nothing from you. They wanted to make it seem like you were doing nothing, but they wanted to get money off your royalties, right? Like they wanted to make royalties off your name. They wanted to make money off of you. They wanted to, in the shadows, make it seem like they were supporting you, but at the same time, they're just trying to steal your gifts. Family will do it to you. Family will do it to you. Like they'll be the first ones to tear your behind down. These are the people that tear your behind down. Like they'll make it seem like what you're doing here is just very ordinary. It's very cookie cutter. It's very textbook like, but it's not textbook like. You're making moves. You're making waves, and they're not. They're not making waves. They're not doing what they feel like they should do. You're showing your people what they should be doing, but you don't realize that you're showing them this. You're just showing your true essence. And in the mix of that, they get the little tidbits that they've been neglecting. You know what I mean? They've been neglecting these facets of their own lives. You expose so many problems in other people's lives, and you're not trying to expose people. You're not trying to make other people feel bad. You're just being you. And it is a sad shame that you being you is going to cause others to look at you like this, look at you sideways. People are going to literally look at you sideways. I've already dealt with it. People looking at me people looking at me funny, people looking at me odd, like I'm an alien, like I'm Wall-E. You know Wall-E, the movie Wall-E? Like you're just coming from the trash, you're coming from the rubble, right? You're coming from the rubble, you're coming from the ground. You're coming from the little trinkets and the little things, like a Cinderella movie, like this divine gown, this beautiful gown is being constructed from pieces and bits and parts. You're being divinely crafted. You're being put together in a fashion that a lot of people it just blows their mind. It blows their mind. All 194 of you guys blow people's minds. You continue to shock people every single place that you go to. Every single place that you pull up to, even getting a jerk chicken dinner from the local Caribbean, Jamaican shop, okay? You shock people by the way you make your order. People will compliment you like, hey, I never heard anybody talk like you. Like I never heard that before. So you want one patty? I'll give you 3 patties for free. And they'll just give it to you. Why? Because you're vibrant. You'd be shocked how many people are so attracted by your vibrance and equally irritated by your vibrance, irritated by your exhilaration, by your determination, by your stamina, by your strength, how you stand up tall. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Intuitive Uprise. Thank you. Amado, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. My apologies if I am not. I'm so sorry. I'm just speaking from what I know. I'm just speaking from what I know. You understand? What I know may not resonate with others. That's okay. That's no problem. You know what I mean? But I've dealt with certain things in my life where I've come to realize I got to speak on it now. I can't stay quiet about it now. You guys, what you're seeing right now is not who I used to be. I used to be very meek, very quiet, very much like I was social. I would try to be social, but I was very much like easily dumbed down, like easily like controlled, like easily like subdued even. Like, oh, shut up. Okay, yeah, okay. Because it's like, and I was bullied a lot, bullied a whole lot. I was bullied heavily. I'm telling you, I was bullied heavily, especially in elementary school. It's scary. Protect your children. Protect your children. Because you know what? The bullying that happens in elementary is very bad. Very, very bad. Sometimes, not all the time. Some schools are great. Some locations are great. Not everybody, not everything is going to fit. If you have children who are saying they're being bullied, pay attention. Because I'm telling you, some children, right? And you can't hate on the kids because the kids come from a certain environment. Something might be going on here. I'm telling you, trust me, protect the children. The children need to be guided in the right direction. I'm seeing a lot of children do a lot of bad things. And when I say kids, I mean even 17-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 14-year-olds doing a lot of bad things. Doing a lot of things that you would wonder, like, how do they even know in their minds to do that? How do they know to perpetrate that? How do they know to act on that? Why do they feel like they must do that? Where did that anger come from? Where did that hate come from? Where did that vengeance come from? We got to protect the kids, nurse them, encourage them, show them that there is a better way. Because a lot of that's what I told you earlier. Children are highly impressionable. And when you're highly impressionable, you can be highly and easily misled as well, right? If you're impressionable, not only good things you could soak up the bad things, the unfortunate things. And children oftentimes, teenagers, they soak up the negative things. Also, they see all their fellas doing this, or they're doing all the robbing, or they're doing all the stealing, they're doing all the bad stuff. Let me do that too. I can get some money. I can get some quick stuff. They don't even realize what they're putting themselves into because they're literally in that child mindset. And they go away for life, right? They go to prison for life for something that they did as a person who was pubescent. You understand? Like something that they did when their minds weren't even formed. And I'm not saying that they did something that should be forgiven. What I'm saying is children are highly impressionable. They all need to be educated and shown like, hey, there's a different way. There's a different way to do things. There's a different way to be. There's a different way to act. You don't got to roll with that. You don't got to be with the drama. You don't got to do all that. You can be real and be good. You can get attention by being good. You can be praised by being real. Be yourself. You don't got to do all the photo ops, all the fake stuff. You understand? Like you don't got to get the Lamborghini in the background to feel like you're good. You're a big man. You don't have to do all that. The Lamborghini is not going to save your life. The Lamborghini is not going to keep you out of the bin. You understand? You have to be real. You do be real, be good. You understand? I'm telling you, Isabella. I'm telling you. I'm telling you though, like I'm saying, like you don't have to have it's all photo ops. These guys and these females are posing, oh look, I'm in front of the Lambo and I'm hard. And they have the weapons and they have the stuff and they have the props. But remember, they're props. They are props. They are to make you look good, look better, look stronger, fit the role better. You play the role better when you have the props. But you're not really about that life. You don't really move like that. You're not really about that. And then what happens when real people who are really about that come up next to you? What are you going to do? How are you going to be? How are you going to defend yourself here when you're not really about that life? That was just an image. That was just a picture. That was just a photo op, right? Kids are impressionable. We got to protect the children. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're getting themselves into a lot of times. Children can be extremely intelligent, don't get me wrong. There are geniuses built into children, and I'm telling you, it is true. But most children are highly impressionable. They get with the wrong crowd and they're chilling and they're doing things. They'll come home and they're looking different. It's like, where'd you learn that from? Protect your kids. Protect your kids. Teach them that they don't have to do all that. Be you. There is no you. That's what makes you attractive. There is no you. That's when you pull up. That's why when you pull up on the scene, people are paying close attention. They've never seen anybody like you. They've never seen anybody with your likeness. And this is why a lot of people are looking at you. Like, they're looking at you like you're someone that is to behold. And you are. You really are. You're the type of person that a lot of people are just tuned in. They can't stop talking. They can't stop watching. We must protect the vulnerable groups of people on this planet. The ones that are easily misled, easily fed lies, easily fed... I don't want to curse right now. You know? Mm-hmm. Protect them kids. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've been heavily bullied, made fun of. I've had scissors thrown at me. Scissors, just real, like actual scissors thrown at me. Right? In elementary, I believe it was in grade 6. I had an amazing teacher. But I don't know, like sometimes you gotta wonder if these teachers know what's happening to you. Do they see what's happening to you? Do they know? I've had scissors chucked at me. You understand? And you would just look around. It's like, what? What did you just do? But you have to keep going. You could have just got hurt. You just could have got cut. But you got to keep going. I would go home and cry. You best believe. I would go home and cry and be sad. Yeah, I'm telling you, I would have scissors thrown at me. There was a guy. There was a guy who would tease me unbearably. You understand? Unbearably. Like, I mean, like he would tease me to the depths of, I don't even want to say it, but he would tease me so much, right? He would be so bad to me. So bad. Like he was so wrong. He would tease me in front of his boys. This is 2006, you know. Like this is 2005. This is childhood. This is children's stuff. Okay? In 2006, I was in grade 6. Okay? In 2005, I was in grade 5. So what I'm telling you, like during these times, this guy would do me so wrong. But weirdly enough, he had my number. He had my phone number. And there was one conversation I will never forget. And this is how you know people are extremely deceptive and they're stuck. They're just so stuck. And I'm going to tell you exactly what he said to me during this phone conversation. Okay? He called me and he said, so how was school? How did you... And I'm like, why do you keep bullying me? I said it this straight up. Why do you keep bothering me at school? Why do you keep doing this to me at school? Why are you doing this? Why are you hurting me? Why are you letting these people say bad stuff? Why are you doing that? And he literally said something along the line. This is a long time ago, so I can't remember the exact chain of words he said, but he said something along the lines of, I don't want to be embarrassed in front of them. Like I do it because the guys are paying attention. Like I do it because my friends are watching. Like I say these mean things to you because they're watching you. They're watching me talk to you. And I said, tomorrow you'll be different, right? I remember saying something like tomorrow you won't do this, right? Like you'll stand up and you won't say nothing bad to me, right? He's like, yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I'm not going to say nothing to you. No, I won't say nothing. I don't want to hurt you no more. I don't want to. I see how you cry, how you stay in the corner. Like, no, I won't say nothing. What do you think this guy did the next day? What do you think this guy said the next day? Mm-mm. He was as bad as he's ever been the next day. You understand? That's how he was. That's what he did. And the next time I tried to call him, do you know what he said to me? Don't call my number ever again. Like, don't even call my number. Don't even call me ever again. Like, it came to a point where it was like he was trying to erase my image. This guy, it's crazy. He knows who he is. It's child's play, though, right? It's child's play. It's old stuff. It's old. It's in the past. It's a long time ago. But it stays with me because it's a part of my upbringing. I will talk about it. Don't feel like you have to stifle where you came from or stifle your past. Speak about the past. Speak about it. Because you never know what heights it may take you to. It may take you to a higher height where, a lot of times we suppress things, right? Don't think I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. I suppressed a lot of things, thinking that if I suppress things, I will look better. I will be better. Nobody will know my past. Nobody will see what I was going through. I realized that it had a chokehold on me. It had a chokehold my past. This guy said, don't call me again. Don't call this number again. Because we were really calling from our home phones, It was just really weird. Up until grade 8. It was only until grade 8. I said grade 8? Oh, man. 2008. I said to myself, I'm not going to the same high school as these people. Are you crazy? I'm not going to the same high school. I don't know how it is for you guys, but by default, when you get to grade 8, which is usually the end of your elementary years, you automatically go to your home high school. So like it's the default high school that your elementary school will place you in unless you go to another one. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you. Blessings to you. Yeah, of course. Transparency will set you free. Don't ever feel like you have to stifle or hide your past. There is always somebody, even one person, that you can open up to, that you can talk to, okay? Don't feel like you're going through this alone. Part of getting to the penthouse is letting out your past, like exposing your past, letting out what has happened to you. Because a lot of time our past is the single most thing that is hindering our progression. That's the bottom line. We don't want to show that, right? We don't want to show that. We want to show only the good side, only the attractive sides, right? But the thing is that not everything about us is attractive or is wholesome. A lot of things that have happened to us are things that are shameful, even things that we're ashamed of, things that we're embarrassed by, right? When I got to grade 8, I said, I'm not going to this default high school. Are you crazy? For me to go through another 4 years of dealing with these bullies, dealing with these trifling individuals, they would not even try, they would successfully taint my image in front of people who didn't even know me. I was not going to be subjected to that. You understand? So I decided, nah, I'm going to go to a Catholic high school. I'm going to go to a Catholic high school. I'm going to go because I was always in public, the public, school place, whatever, right? I was never in, it was always public. But when I got to high school, that was Catholic. And I wasn't raised as Catholic, but I went to a Catholic school. The reason why was because my cousin my cousin had come from a Catholic elementary school. And so her mother was kind of like, hey, why don't Andrea go to this school too? Right? Because she had that natural gateway to the Catholic high school. I didn't. So I had to do that extra stuff to get into this Catholic high school. And I loved my high school. It was wonderful. And maybe like 10, maybe less than 15 people from my graduating grade 8 year actually went to my Catholic high school. So it was pretty crazy. Like, I had a wonderful time. I was willing to venture where I knew less people. I knew less people. I didn't know that many people. You would think most people would go where they know more people, right? I'm going to go where I'm known. I'm going to go where people know me, right? But I went where I knew people would know me less. They wouldn't know who I was. I would have to reintroduce myself, or, introduce myself for the first time. Like, meet people for the first time. I was willing to do that because my background was so bad. My elementary experience was so bad. I was willing to start fresh. And that's how I still move this day. If you're not for me, and you know what's so crazy? The same guy I'm talking about, who was drama filled and who was anger filled, he could never really see without his glasses on. So there was one time I was walking down the street because I was still living in the neighborhood at that time when I had started grade 9, or it was around maybe grade 10. I was walking in the neighborhood where I used to live, and he saw me. And I saw him, but his eyes were like real beady and stuff because he wasn't wearing the glasses, right? And he's looking at me. People will squint at you like they don't know if it's you. They can't tell. Is that you? It can't be you. It can't. I'm making him sound like a bald eagle, but he really was. He might as well have been. He was a bald eagle that day, okay? He was a vulture that day. You know those birds with the really weird eyes? You understand? I was walking past. I knew that it was him because I already knew. I could see the deceptive people. Like, you never forget those faces of the people that wronged you, of the people who did you dirty. You will never forget the way they look, and they'll never forget you, but they'll have a hard time. They cannot imagine that it's you, though. Like, I'm telling you, like, you automatically, oh, it's them. That's them. That's that weirdo. That's that bully. But they're looking at you a little closely like, nah, it can't be her. Nah, it can't be him. Nah, I broke them. They wouldn't be standing that tall. They wouldn't be standing that strong. Nah, it can't be, right? But it is. Yeah, I know, right? No, but this guy was already blind. This guy was already weak. You understand? He was already lost. And I didn't realize, I didn't realize how lost he was. I'm telling you, a lot of people you will attract, as the chosen one of God, you will attract a lot of lost people. It's almost like people who need you come up next to you. They need your help. They need your guidance. You have healing properties, right? And they want you to heal them. It's almost like you're like, you know what I'm going to say. You have healing properties. You have healing tendencies. You're a very attractive person who seems to have all the tricks. You have that little, what do you call it? First aid kit. Okay? Like, you have that first aid kit of life. You have everything in that kit. You know the knowledge, the things to say, what to give, what to administer. You know exactly what to do and exactly in what quantities to do it. You're that type of person that teaches people a thing or two. Everybody's watching you very closely. People are talking about you like nonstop because you're so highly attractive. I'm telling you. So when I say that bullies will never win, empaths, right? Healing, very healing. You'll be surprised, you know? Like you'll be talking to people, you'll just ask someone something so simple, something simple like this. How are you doing today? How are you doing? And these people's face just drop. The tears start pooling in the corners of their eyes. They start feeling sad. They cry in front of you. You didn't think that they were going to show this emotion. They start crying. They start showing that emotion. Nobody asked me how I was doing. Nobody asked me how I was feeling except for you. You're going to attract a lot of bullies. There's a lot of bullies that are lingering in your family. There's a lot of bullies that are lingering in your friend group because these people are the closest to you and they know that where you started. They know where you started. That's their ammo here. That's their crutch here. And they think that they know because they know where you started, they know where you're going to end up. And that's where they mess up. They don't know where you're really going to end up. Like they know it's going to be larger than life, but they really don't know the nitty-gritty. Right? And this is where they fail. This is where they stumble. And this is where they mess up. They think that they're going to play judge and jury on your life. God is governing your life. Nothing tops that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. You know, there's going to be people that you try to approach. You'll try to shake their hand, right? Right, Lane? You're going to try to shake their hand. And they're going to retract it. They're not going to want to give you their hand. It's almost like they feel like it's a bad deal. You know what I mean? Like they feel like they're giving themselves up when they shake your hand. Like they feel like they're giving themselves up when they hug you. But they really don't realize. Thank you, Miss Lady Bride. Thank you so much. Thank you. Keep being you, okay? Keep being you. Because you're shining a light that's very bright on many different people. Right, Miss Lady Bride? And a lot of people are trying to turn a blind eye to you and what you're trying to show here. But your light is too bright. People can't hide from it. People can't shield from it. And you're going to continue to rise to the top because you're the best at what you do. You're not trying to be better than other people. You're just trying to be the best at what you do. And that's why you're so attractive here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Imagine that, eh? It's like people want you to fight them, right? People want you to take that Floyd Mayweather stance, right? That Manny Pacquiao stance, right? Like they want you to take that stance of a brawl, a fight. Something bad's gonna happen. But they realize that you're not with it. You're not with it. You're not with the drama. You're not with the chaos. You're not with the trouble. You're not with the mayhem. Like you're literally in your own lane and you're doing your own thing. And these very things are the troubles of a lot of people's souls. Like it troubles their souls. Like when you're not with the drama, they would much rather you fold to the drama, fight them, send angry messages to them. You know what I mean? They want you to fight for their attention, but you don't do all that. And maybe you have in the past. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in that because God knew what your intentions were when you were trying to reach out to these people to make things right, even though they were the ones who made things wrong. But it's because of your spirit. Your spirit, you wanted to make things right by people. And people looked at you like, you're a problem, you're trouble. You're trouble. They want to get you. They want to destroy you. A lot of times your bullies are the ones that want to be with you the most. Don't forget it. Your bullies want to be with you the most. They want you in their bed. They want you in their home. They want you in their group. They want you at their workplace. They want you as their realtor. They want you as their banker. Like, they would really wish that you would just be there to help them every step of the way, because you're the person that has all the solutions and all the tricks and all the tips. But they don't realize that when they fumbled you and when they messed up with you, that there's no resurrecting this connection here. These people fumble you when they play games with you time and time again. And they think that you are easily misled, meaning that when you leave, you can be gone and left in the cold, right? And you're going to be in that position when they want to call you, you're going to come right back. You're going to be right there. You're going to be fixing everything. You're going to be sweeping up the mess, right? Like, you'll have people, you try to tell them, no, don't do that. Don't do it. I see what's going to happen. Don't do it. They do it. They say, oh, no, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to take your advice. They go and do the bad things. They go and do the unsavory things, right? Bad things befall them, right? And who do they call? Who do they call? They call you, right? Hey, so-and-so messed me up. So-and-so, they messed up. Can you come here and sweep this mess up? Like, these people want you to be the janitor of their lives. They want you to sweep the mess up because you're the one with all the solutions, and they've been knowing this. They know that you're the one with the solutions, but they use you, though. They never wanted to listen to you when you were preaching the facts. Don't mess with these people. Don't meddle with this drama. Don't cave into the chaos. You tried to warn them. You're almost like a prophet. You saw it coming. You told them no. You told them don't do it. You told them stay away. They did it anyway, right? They did it anyway. Thank you guys so much. No, it's true though, right? Like, they'll see you as the janitor. They'll link you up. Fix the problem. You got to fix the problem now, because they know deep down you truly are the problem solver. They know that you're the one that you're living that life that is chaos free as much as can be. Not to say that your life is perfect, but it's to say that you don't live in the drama. You don't give in to the chaos. Mayhem is not your middle name. You don't move with that. You don't act like that. You deal with things that are clear and concise. You move with things that you know and you understand the terms and conditions. You're not trying to move in things that are going to be shady or, suggestive. Like, you don't know what thing, you don't move with that. You move with clarity. So when people get into a situation, they call you, right? They use you to fix the problem, to sweep things under the rug, pretend like it didn't happen, pretend like, whatever. Like, they'll completely neglect all the warnings that you gave them. But the moment like things hit the fan, they're calling you. They need your help. Come and help them now. Take the Uber now. Help them now. Take the bus now. Come on, it's just a bus ride away, right? Help them now. Fight their tenant now. Their boyfriend's hurting them now. Help them now. But you told them to get away. But you told them to stay away. They did not listen to you. They did not even take your proclamations into consideration. They dismissed you. Because a lot of these people who ask for your advice are jealous. Remember, they're idea stealers. So, like, they want to steal your ideas, make it seem like you're nothing, make it seem like you don't know what you're talking about, but they know exactly what you're talking about. When what you say comes to fruition, they're the ones calling you, talking about, can you help me? Those bad ads or the bad, like, advertisements. I've fallen and I can't get up. Like, it's like, really, get yourself up right now. Get up right now. You're all right. You're good. Get up. You were warned about this. You were told about this. Come on, guys. You can't tell me that those infomercials or commercials were like bad. Really bad. Like, I've fallen and I cannot get up. You can get up. Get up. Keep it moving. Keep it going. Stand up on your 2 feet, okay? You knew this was inevitable. You knew this was going to transpire. You knew that this was going to be a high possibility that this was going to take place. Don't say nothing about it now. Get up. You know? They were terrible, weren't they? So listen, guys. The truth of the matter is here, right? You are the topic of discussion. You are the person that they're all thinking about, okay? Don't feed into the drama. Like, these people want you to buy in like it's a high-risk game of poker, okay? They want you to buy in like it's poker. And I love poker. Poker's a fantastic game. I love poker. I can play it. I love poker. But remember, not everything is a game. Like, this is real life here. This is real life. You play with fire, you get burned. You know what I mean? And that's what happens here. You play with, you go in problematic, you deal with a shady partner, you're in a shady situation now. They deal with shady things. Well, guess what? You're a part of that now. Don't try to hide from it now. You knew what they were dealing with. You understand? If your partner is dealing with some shady things and you're with them, what does that amount to? You understand? You're simply a part of the equation here. Not because you want it to be. Because you're just collateral. Because that's just what you are here. It's situational. That's what it really is. You understand? Be mindful of who you have around you, guys. Because a lot of people around you, they will bring you down. They will bring you all the way down so that they can feel up. They're up and at 'em. They're better than you. They're higher than you. They're attracting more blessings than you. God has a bigger plan. God has a more grand plan. Yeah, poker is great. And of course, I don't condone gambling or anything like that. I play games. I enjoy games. Everything in moderation, right? We should not do any one thing in excess, right? Everything in moderation. Everything's cool. Rejuvenate yourself. Replenish yourself. Treat yourself. Take trips. Go on trips. Travel. If you have the means to travel, travel. Okay? Just don't share your location. Because if people know that you're going to Trinidad next week, they're going to want to know what resort you're pulling up at so they can destroy that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people will do that. People watch you closely. Don't think people don't watch you. People watch you extremely closely. Like, they'll watch where you post so that they can search up the resort and see what type of room you could be staying in. It's very bizarre. It's very bizarre. Whatever you guys are working on, keep at it. Keep at it, okay? Starting in 2021, I started working out every day. I was never the type to work out. I would go to gyms. I just didn't like the commitment feel. I didn't like the commitment, like, oh, I have to go there every day. I have to go there like 5 times a week, 4 times a week. I can't commit to that. I can't go to Good Life every day like that. I can't do that. And then on top of that, people watching me, people looking at me as, and it's anxiety provoking, but that's how they want to make it. That's how they want to make it. You got to pick a choice here. You got to pick and choose who you want to be here. You understand? Because I'm telling you, like, people will set you up for failure. Starting last year, February 2021, I decided to work out from home. Work out from home, exercise from home every day. I use an app. And I exercise every single day. Hey, Lisa. I'm happy that you're here. I'm so happy. I'm always happy to see you, Lisa. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Trust me. Go out of town and take care of yourselves. Okay? Drink that sea moss. Drink that extra water. Drink that good stuff. Bask in that sun. The sun is very good for you. The sun is very replenishing for the human body. Everything in moderation, though. Take care of yourselves. And don't make anybody make you feel like you should not be taking care of yourself. You should be, though. You should be, because your body is truly a temple. Take care of yourself. Don't neglect yourself because you're focusing on these people who don't give a damn. They don't care. Focus on you. Your body is your responsibility. If you want to be a vegan, be a vegan. Yeah, you'll have people who hate. Oh, so you're a vegan, huh? Who do you think you are? Oh, you don't want ribs? You're not going to be a pescatarian at least. You're not going to eat that shrimp. You're not going to eat those lobster tails. You understand what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna indulge in that. You know, people will judge you on your dietary needs. People will judge you on your family situation, right? People will judge you because you move differently. You don't do what they do. You do things in a different way. You understand? People will judge you on what you consume, what you feed yourself, right? People will judge you from the music you listen to and the place that you go to college. Oh, that college sucks, right? That's a private college. That's not a legitimate diploma, right? That's not legitimate. No, they only give like the kiddie diplomas, the kiddie degrees. That's nothing special, right? People want you to stay stuck. And that's the bottom line here. They want you to stay stuck. They want you to be stagnant. They want you to be feeling like you're not accomplishing anything great, but you're actually accomplishing things that they could have never fathomed that you would accomplish. Like they could see Tom, Dick, and Harry accomplishing it. They would not care much. But the fact that it's you that's accomplishing it is setting a higher standard here. Never forget your power. Never forget the power that you possess here. You are extremely spiritual. You will have people questioning your spirituality. Okay? People will ask you, like, who do you belong to? Who do you answer to? Don't answer to these people. Because a lot of people like that, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people, they want you to look confused. They want you to be confused in the eyes of others. And the fact is that you're not confused. You know exactly what you're doing here. Maybe in the past you were misled. Maybe in the past you were confused. Maybe in the past things were not crystal clear. But now things are so clear. You're living in clarity that they almost have to discredit it. They almost have to like dumb it down. You'll have people trying to dumb down your successes, your advancements. You'll have people bullying you, even from your family. Your brother will hate on you. Your sister will hate on you, right? How can your sister hate on you, though? How can your mother hate on you? How can your cousin, how can these people hate on you? How can your grandmother hate on you? It's a grandma. What? Grandma, uncle, cousin, best friend? Nah, the best friend that you go to true religion with hates on you. They hate. They see you looking through the racks of jeans that are over $200 per jeans, which I would never pay for. They're looking at these jeans and they're looking at you, looking through the jeans, and they know you're gonna find something really good. Okay? Like they know you're gonna find something that is highly attractive on your body. Like they know that you're gonna find something that when you come out of that change room, you're gonna stun the whole shop. You're gonna have strangers. You probably already have this situation. I'll tell you what has happened. I'm not a prophet. I'm not claiming to be a prophet, but I'm gonna tell you what's coming to my mind right now. You probably have had those situations, right? Where you're in a clothing shop. You have tried on a clothing article, a jacket, some jeans, a sweater, a hoodie, a sweatshirt, a crew neck, whatever you want to call it, right? You emerge from this change room and everybody in the shop is looking at you. Everybody in the shop is grilling you. What? Oh my God, that looks really good. Like they've seen it on the shelves already. They saw it on the shelves. But when they're looking at it on somebody like you, like you're the most divine model. You're a model without even thinking that you're the model. Like you're the example. They want to buy the sweater too. Where did you get that from? What shelf was that from? I wonder if that's in my size. Like they love the way it looks. You're the model. You're putting on things. You're just trying to fit it for yourself. You understand? But everybody and their mama, their grandma's friend from bingo is they're watching you and they're saying to themselves, wow, you look good. Like you look good. Like you look amazing. And then when you smile and when you're vibrant and when you shine and when you say, really? You think so? You think so? Oh man, you're humble. You're humble. Thank you, Alexander. You're humble. You shine. They say you think so? You really think I look good? You really think, because you're so humble. Do you really think it fits me? Do you really think this color is me? You really think so? You really think I look good in this? It's crazy how people have got you. It's really crazy how people have got you questioning your authority, questioning your appearance, questioning your presence when you know who you really are. But these people want you to question your presence. They want you to question your cadence. And you're saying, oh, do I really look good? You think so? Yeah? Uh-huh. Really? Okay. And these people are like, I need to try that on. I need to get that on me. And they're looking up. That's not for me. It's crazy what people will do. That's not for me. Like, it's like they sound like they smoke 12 packs of Belmonts in a day. They come out and they say, nah, that's you. That's not me. You know what I mean? Oh my God. It's so funny though, isn't it? I was at the nail salon about a month ago. Okay. And there was a woman beside me who could not make her mind up about what color she wanted her nails to be done. She couldn't decide, right? And she saw that I was getting yellow nails. She saw what I was getting. And she was annoying her nail tech heavily. Let me try the yellow nails like what she tried. I want to try that. It looks good on her. I want to try that. Let me try that. She gets the yellow nails on, and no word of a lie, this is what she says. The yellow nails don't look as good as they look on her. Wipe them off. Wipe it off. Take it off. Just take it off and put on purple. I'll be fine with purple. Yeah, I'm telling you, like people will copy you. They will copy you when they realize it's not the same. Like, it's not the same when they do it for themselves. They're thinking, wait a minute, the yellow nails don't look good like that on me. And you know what it is? I turned to her and I said, anything would look good on you. Anything. No word of a lie. I said to her, anything would look good on you. Anything. Pick any color. It will look good on you. Because I just felt compelled to tell her that. I felt like it was like I needed to say that to her. And she was like, no, you're just saying that. You don't really mean that. Yeah, you're just saying things. Like that's really what that was really her reaction here. You know? I'm telling you. And so she tried the yellow nails. As she saw I was getting the yellow nails, the nail tech was saying this color's really good on you. Her nail tech was saying this color's really good on you. So this patron here was saying, I want to try the yellow nails. It looks good on her. I want to try it too. And it was kind of annoying to her nail tech because she had already tried like 5 colors. And she had to wipe them all off because the woman was not satisfied. She kept looking at what I was getting done. I'm telling you, in the craziest places, in the people look in your grocery store. Oh, you got those mushrooms, huh? You got the shiitake mushrooms. I got the white mushrooms. You got the shiitake mushrooms. I better get those mushrooms. I better get those green peppers. You got the organic ones. Oh, I got the cheaper ones. Oh, I gotta copy you. People will copy what's in your shopping cart. They will watch very closely. Trust me. Yeah. I'm telling you, people will copy you down to your socks. Okay? Like, don't think people are not watching you. They're watching everything because you're just that attractive here. You're that attractive. Like, you look so good that people just look at you from head to toe. They want the turquoise nails that you've got, right? They want the whatever shoes you got, the Nike shoes, the Reebok shoes, right? They wouldn't have fathomed wearing Reebok prior to you wearing the Reebok. But they see you rocking the Reebok, so now they want to rock the Reebok. They're Reebok's ambassador now, okay? Because they see how you're rocking Reebok, they want to be an ambassador too. Like, you're the face of it. Like, you make it look that good. Don't be shocked when you see people following you, stalking you, watching you down to your socks. I'm telling you. No, I'm telling you though, but it's true though. People will watch everything that you do. Like, they'll copy you. They'll follow you. They will tail you to copy exactly what you got down to the socks. Like, down to the napkins on your dining table. It's weird, right? Like, people will copy you to that degree. It's weird, right? It's shocking, right? But people will do that because it's you. You're so attractive naturally that they're thinking, hey, like, if she or he is that attractive naturally, I better copy what they got. I better copy those socks. I better copy those placemats. I better copy that timetable or the curtains that they've got, because if I don't copy that, that may be an opportunity for them to surpass me, and they don't want you to surpass them, but they don't realize you're already ahead. You're too far gone. You're too ahead. Trust me. No problem, Timothy. No problem. I love doing these lives. It's coming to the 3-hour mark, so I'm definitely gonna log off within 8 minutes or 7 minutes now. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching my videos, for engaging with my videos. I love being on YouTube. I love it. It's a positive way for me to do outreach, to do positive things. And I encourage all of you to do your positive things, whatever that means, whatever that looks like, whatever that entails. Do what it is that you're trying to do. Okay? If you're trying to do your YouTube, do it now. Do it now. Don't stop. Don't wait. What are you waiting for, though? What are you waiting for? Starting YouTube is free. Don't wait. Elevate. Because I'm telling you, like someone's waiting for what you've got to say. Someone is waiting for what you've got to share, your knowledge, your expertise. People are waiting for what you have to share. Share it right now. Do it right now. If you want to be a nurse because you believe that you have healing properties that really go beyond the textbook stuff, but you have to indulge in the textbook stuff, do it now. You're going to get in. You're a nurse. You know what to do. You know your math. You know your science. You know your chem. So do it. Do it now. Yes, the nursing industry is highly competitive, but you're the best one at it. You know exactly what you're doing. So do it. Apply right now. Don't let it stop you. Everything's going to work out. Okay? If you want to be a cop, security guard, a lawyer, if you want to be an advocate, you go and be the advocate right now. There are people in the different sort of centers who are waiting for somebody like you to advocate for them. They're waiting for somebody like you to help them, to get them out of their rut. You're the one that has the key. Like, they've seen a lot of people like you, but when you come around, they know that they're safe with you. You offer a haven, a safe haven. You're the solution. Okay? Bye, Victoria Murphy. Bye. Yep. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the good vibes. You know? Do what you guys want to do. Don't let anybody stop you from doing what you want to do. Because people want you to stop what you're doing because they feel like if they stop you, they're going to surpass you. That's their way of that's their train of thinking. But they don't realize that no matter what sort of roadblocks they put in your path, you will quite literally beat all of that, step all over that, and be triumphant and be prosperous in ways that they could have never imagined. Okay? Don't stop what you're doing because these wayward individuals do not know where they're going. That's their problem. They need to work on that. Work on you. Get out there right now. Do it right now. Don't be scared. Doing a new venture can be scary. It can be, worrisome. Am I going to do the right thing? Am I going to lose money doing this? I don't have a lot of money to work with to begin with. Am I going to be doing the right thing? Am I doing the right choice? Am I feeding into what I should really be doing? But deep down, you know that you're the one that they're seeking. You're the one that they're looking for. And you're the one that they want. Go and do what you got to do. Go and seek the ventures that you're trying to seek here. You are a light to a lot of different people. Keep shining bright. Keep reaching for the highest star. You're literally perched on the highest star. When people look up at you, they see you and they see how you shine and glisten. And do not let the bullies persuade you to, you know what I mean? Like, the bullies, they have a way. They have a way of doing things. They have a way of trying to dumb you down. But the bullies are actually quite attracted to you. The bullies wish they could be with you. But the bullies will only dream. You understand? They will dream. Thank you so much, Isabella. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you guys so much. Continue to be the shining stars, okay? and understand that not everything that you do is going to align with the spirits of everybody. You're the intimidation. You're the source of intimidation for a lot of people. Your own family will be intimidated by you, your friends, your own folk, the people you grew up with, the people that you're around the most will be intimidated by your spirit. Are you supposed to stop? Are you supposed to just be stagnant? No. You need to keep going. You need to keep thriving. You need to keep grinding because you're working towards a bigger picture here. And a lot of people are not working towards what you're working towards, right? They're working towards hating you, but you're working towards building a better future. It's a stark difference. You understand? It's a difference. They want to destroy you, but you're trying to destroy your own past. You're trying to destroy your own upbringing. You're trying to be better. Be better. Be better. Be greater. You have it in you, guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm about to log off. It's at the 3-hour mark. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys on Monday. I have a new video coming out, guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Goldie. Thank you guys so much. Get on your stuff. Get on your purpose. Do what you guys want to do. Be the nurse. Be the mechanic. Be the online creator. Be the baker. Be the candlestick maker. You understand? Do what you want to do. Be who you want to be. Shine how you want to shine. Even if it irritates them. Even if it gets them mad. Even if it gets them upset. You got bills to pay. You got mortgage to pay. You got kids to feed. You got things to do. You got car notes to pay. You got things to do. What you have to do has nothing to do with these naysayers, guys. Stay on your purpose. Stay on your mission. You have a higher calling. You're attractive and you know it. Stay attractive. You know why you're always going to be attractive? Because you're always real. And the real people are always naturally attractive. It doesn't matter about what you look like. Forget about all that. You are attractive because you know who you are. People are going to try to trip you up because you know who you are. Stay on your purpose, guys. I love you guys so much. Happy Saturday. Stay on your purpose. Go and do what you guys want to do. I'm telling you, you're going to change your life when you make that one change. Make that one decision. Be the best that you can be, okay? Thank you, Alexander. Thank you so much. I hope I can see you guys next weekend for a live. But until then, you'll see my videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. As long as my throat stays good. All right. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to be logging off now. You guys are blessings. Blessings to you, your family, your children, your loved ones, your finances, your work, your everything. Pray over it. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, okay? Take care of yourself. Watch a movie, pop popcorn, go in your spa, go in your jet, your spa jet. You know what I mean? Relax, chill, unwind, rejuvenate. Tomorrow is Sunday or maybe another Monday, depending on where you are. Take care of yourselves. Be good with yourselves. Nourish yourself. Take care of your minds. Your mind is the vessel. It's like that boat, that car, or that plane, or that train. Your mind will take you where you really want to be. And if you're not taking care of that mind, nothing's going to move forward, guys. Thank you guys so much. It's the Mindset Elevator. It's Andrea. Wishing you guys all a wonderful Saturday night and a wonderful weekend and a wonderful movement into the week, the new week, right? Thank you guys so much. All right. Bye.